play the songs from unknown Cleveland artists. So you know how I play.
Play my nephew.
Well, send Laugh a song in the chat for her to play.
I gotta do what now?
Send the name of the song and the artist for Laugh to play it. Where's the?
I ain't got her number.
You got who number? No, send it in the chat that we in.
Oh. His name is MECCA. I'm a vet.
Yeah, that's what I played. So we can't play that one. Play another one. You got another track? Where's
I can send it to you. I gotta look for it on my phone.
Oh, I got you. Hold on, Laugh.
You got it on your phone. I sent it. Yeah.
Close?
Yeah, you can send that one.
Okay. Well, I'm about to send it to you now. I do not have an unmentionable. I can find one though for you. No, thanks.
You got some new stuff. I just ain't got it, man.
As long as it's fire, that's all that matters. All right, you guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Right back. And we are not muted.
They can hear us?
I don't know. I'm just. They can hear us, well, or they can hear y'all if you want to keep it unmuted. Hey y'all, oh, I'm wrapping up with work now. Hopefully y'all will be on off. We absolutely be on.
Man, I hope I ain't got nothing in my teeth and shit.
You sound like me. Hold on, because I don't see it on.
I really appreciate it though. I'm cool with that, man. I appreciate y'all letting me come on y'all platform and kick it with y'all. We got to do this in person, and that's just the realest it gets. My first time, I'm nervous. I'm on live TV.
We popping cherries tonight.
I feel like they got the mic in my face at the news camera. I'm be like,
Look, you be having you've been in the comments enough, you know. Okay, now I'll be right back.
You was able to hit any of that? Oh, we live. They can hear us, can't they? I can't say that no more. Okay, so I'm gonna put us on one of the TVs. Oh no, I gotta cut this off. What time did they pass? Well, okay, come on. You said, look, Kim.
Now check that.
Check that. This is gonna be a great episode. I hope y'all ready
Oh
for
my
another
God. Look
Talk
at
Your
all the
Shit
comments.
Tuesday.
When I tell you they all
This
just,
is
they're all blocking
they
out the
there.
fucking screen. My goodness. Look at y'all. Look at y'all.
This is episode 172. I am just Jared Witt.
The lucky laugh.
And tonight we have a special guest. This
Yes.
is my homie. This would be my school best friend. Like, you know, Uncle Fatz. Like, I'm to laugh about him, but
Yes.
he goes to the Ohio Media School with me. This is how we met from the first day. I was like, oh, I know I'm gonna be cool with him. He reminded me of one of my uncles. And then when we got to him, I said this in my head, of course, because you know I'm antisocial as fuck when you first meet me. And he said it. He was like, "Oh well, I'm Uncle Fatz, or you could just call me Fatz." And I was just like, "Oh yeah, this is going to work." So he is on the
This
podcast.
is gonna
So the
work.
people, what's up, sir?
Imagine.
Man, thank you, man. I appreciate
Imagine
it.
someone looking at you and then be like, okay, this is gonna work. This is gonna work.
Which, you know, Jerry was he was very open, you know what I'm saying, friendly, you know what I'm saying, talkative, you know what I'm saying. He real direct, you know what I'm saying, and I like that, you know what I'm saying. So I was cool with it, you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
And I appreciate a person that's real direct. Say what you mean what you say.
I know that's
You know
right.
what I'm saying. And that's Jerry.
I know that's right.
So
That
he
is
been my
definitely
dude ever
me.
since I met him too, man.
I love
cool.
it. I love it.
He one of my people. He my people.
That's dope.
And I knew just from
Yes, you see
him
the
being
cup.
Uncle
You see, he
Fatz
got the official
and
cup.
the vibes. I was just like, oh, he would be perfect for a Talk Your Shit Tuesday with me and laugh. Like, what you mean? And
Absolutely.
laugh already like when you be in the comments talking shit with us and sharing your opinion. So
Yeah, man.
it
Yeah,
seemed like a good night. We finally had the Uncle Fatz on.
right. Ever since you told me that you had a podcast, though, I was like, oh wow, for real. I gotta check you out. You know what I'm saying? And when I seen it, I was like, oh yeah. I like that. I like that. I like it a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because you know me coming into the school, you know, I was coming in like butt naked. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I still don't.
I know
Every
that's
time
right.
we go to a different class, I'm like, I want to do this. I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I think this video stuff is pretty much gonna probably be my. I'm gonna try and make it my niche anyway. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I think I can help a lot of people that I know. You know what I'm saying? That's trying to get in the industry and just ain't got the capabilities of doing things like videotaping, recording, mastering. Don't know the basics. And what we don't know, we can't do. And that's how they get over on us. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't looking for a bunch of money. I just need enough to just take care of what I got going on already. So, you know, if it's 10 of us, we can split it 10 ways.
I
I
know
don't
that's
care
right.
what. If it's 20 of us, we can split it 20 ways. As long as
Yeah.
I just get my cut, hey man, I'm cool with it.
Hey,
I ain't
shout
got no
out to
problems
that.
at all.
Always get your cut. Period.
Right. I ain't tripping at all. Hey, I ain't even got no money. I ain't even got to get no money. As long as we having
Oh,
fun,
this
I'm cool with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't have fun too much no more out here, man. They killing, robbing.
Yeah.
No, you can't. No, you can't. So hold on, y'all, because I did not bring the docket up. Oh my god, I knew I was forgetting something. Always forgetting something. It's so much to talk about. It's been a week. It's been a lot going on. Um, I just, I really want to get right into it, but
I mean,
you know,
we
we
usually
gotta
start.
get that shit wet first.
We usually start with RIPs.
So yes, we can start with. We'll start with RIPs because we do our bad at them. So, Dan Gilbert's son, Nick Gilbert, he passed away.
Rest in peace to him.
I ain't gonna. I'm ain't gonna
Rest in
hold
peace.
y'all.
Rest
I
in
don't
peace.
remember the name of this disease, and I can't pronounce it. Y'all know. Y'all know.
Yeah.
He was born with. I think he was born
He
with
was
that
born with
terminal
this.
disease too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's sad. It is sad, but you know,
He lived
RIP.
26 years though. You know what I'm saying? And I think
That's a
you know
blessing in
even though it
itself,
was
you know.
short,
Mm-hmm.
right? He lived 26 years with it. You know what I'm saying? He
It is a
not
very
to
rare
say it's
disease.
he had a blessed life though. He ain't had to do the suffering and stuff like that. He did sickly wise, but like money wise and seeing everything he wanted to see, go where he wanted to go.
Yeah, he
He
did
lived the
that.
life of a 70-year-old. You believe me? You know what I'm saying? In them 26 years, you can believe that boy had the best of what he wanted.
Facts.
That's
But
facts.
And
it's still sad. It's still sad to see gone though. You know, nobody want to lose their life here. Don't nobody know what's on the other side of that door.
yes,
Oof.
the loss of life is definitely a sad, sad thing at all times.
But you know, I feel different about it anyway. From working 15 years at a funeral home.
Oh, did you?
Really?
Yeah, I worked 15 years at a funeral home. I worked for like 13 for Calhoun, and I worked for
Hmm.
2 years for Tommy Smith.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm accustomed to death a little bit. I feel a little different way. I've seen it so many times. I buried my own loved ones, my sister, my stepfather.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Friends, relatives, cousins. You know what I'm saying? But everybody was put here to do something. You know, I never would have thought I'd be dealing with dead bodies, but it's something my father passed on to me. But I think I don't think nobody could have did it better than me. You know what I'm saying? Like my grandfather told me,
Talk your
everybody was put
shit.
here for a purpose. And I made comfort come to my family members who lost their, like my mother lost two of her husbands. She lost my sister. You know what I'm saying? I lost my cousin. I brought comfort to them. Bathed them, clothed them, dressed them, casket, everything to the fullest. And you know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody could have did it better than me. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what they wanted and preparing them the way I know they're supposed to look. So, you know, it was an honor. You know what I'm saying? I hate to see my peoples go, but I think I was here for that reason, to give
Mm.
comfort to my family. So, you know, it's just the way it is. And I know it sounds crazy. You like this
No,
nigga
it
No,
work at a
don't.
it
funeral home.
don't.
No, it
It
don't.
sounds like no. That sounds like truth. That sounds like a
Yeah.
revelation. That sounds like life. You
That
know,
sounds
that's
like
part of your
experience and
story because I
wisdom,
didn't know,
and that
and
sounds
that's
like
like,
perception in
oh,
general. Like that's
yeah.
perception. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
That's
that's
beautiful.
Like,
beautiful because I view death differently from a lot of people. Also, I just be like, shit, we know it's coming. Why you so fucking sad? Oh, that sound bad. Cause but
oh,
like you
you
said, he
born?
had a whole disease.
You born to live and then you die. You know what I'm saying? It's already written. We
Yeah,
just don't know when
so
it's coming. You know what I'm saying? Everything, just like me meeting you, Jerry, and meeting you.
facts are
This
facts.
was written already. This was written already. You know what I'm
Didn't even
saying?
know it. Didn't
We
even
just
know it.
fulfilling it.
Now we
We just
here.
fulfilling it.
So
Hmm.
pause because when I came over to help you with the four horsemen, that's when I knew because I usually don't do stuff like this. I don't know if I told you, Fats. I got bad luck. Should be real. I always fall into like some fuck shit. So in my adult life, I understand, you know. So I'm just like, you know, these people at our school, I can't be out kicking it with them yet. But you were very, I like I said from the jump, I knew that we would click. But you was persistent, and I like about me pulling up for the recording, and I
Hmm.
respect that with people. Like if you really want me to be there, because like you said, I have a podcast, I do this, so it was just like no, he just want me there. Okay, okay, it
Well,
hit
you know,
different.
and
It
then
hit
you know what I'm
different.
saying? Like I say, you cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I wanted everybody to
It
come through. If
hit
everybody
different.
in the class could have came, that would have been nice.
Yeah,
But you, I
you
know,
was serious about it.
already you were already in this business and doing some things that I was trying to attempt to do. You know what I'm saying? So I would rather have somebody that know what to do and made mistakes, and I learned from them. Talk sense is better than bought sense. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much I'm gonna pay you if I put something out crazy, but you teach me how to do something the right way that so you have went through it already and experienced and say, no, don't make this mistake. Do this. I'd rather do that than just jump out there and be like, no, I ain't listening to you. No, no, I ain't that type dude. You know what I'm saying?
I
I ain't gonna
appreciate
do that. But you know what I'm saying? And like I say, you're a cool
appreciate
dude, man. I ain't got man. All I want to do is have a good time, man. Enjoy myself, man. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. You don't know how long you're gonna be here. We can go to sleep now and don't wake up in the morning, and it's
it.
over with. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Because the people who went to that what was that, like a strip mall in Texas, they
Hmm.
definitely didn't think that was about to happen to them. That was another RP. It was another
Man,
tragedy. What, 8 people lost their lives? Six?
I think another eight got shot too.
Yeah, so
I think
RP
one
to
whole
them.
family, except for the baby, got killed. Like the mother, the father, the two sisters, and I think like the little boy survived, but he got shot. Man, that shit crazy. Oh, can I cuss?
I
Oh,
mean,
Yeah,
yeah, you
absolutely.
can guess. It's Talk Your Shit
Absolutely.
Tuesday.
oh, okay, yeah, all right, all right, all right, all right. I'm
we
learning.
P,
I'm learning.
we PG every other day, but Tuesday we get this shit off our chest. So because you're new, like Talk Your Shit Tuesday started on some. I was working. Laugh was always working because Laugh gonna work. She gonna get that money. She gonna get that bag. You know.
I
So
gotta hear some more of her
Tuesday,
work, man. I gotta
you
hear some more of her work.
well, I'll be playing Lavishly Lucky One for my Unmentionables
Oh,
tonight.
okay.
Then.
Okay,
So you
okay,
can get
okay,
hip to
okay.
it, and I like
All
all
right.
her shit, so I'm gonna make y'all listen to it because y'all need to like it because it's hard. So
Hey,
that's that.
definitely. I'm definitely. I'm gonna support it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm definitely
So,
gonna support it.
but
You
Tuesday was
all
like
right
the
with me,
only day
live?
that worked for
Hey,
my
you all right
schedule
with
and
me?
hers.
Oh
Now
yeah.
we talk shit. So
You
cussing
cool with my
all that is
dudes? You cool with me?
good.
Likewise.
I wouldn't be at the Ohio Media School without Laugh. Real shit.
Really? Why you ain't
Yeah.
there, live? You already been there already?
Mm-mm.
You just naturally got the talent. You just got the glow.
Yeah, I
You
just
like,
like I love this shit. You know, like I've like you said, you try a bunch of stuff. Sometimes it work out, sometimes it don't. But you learn from it. I've learned over what, like 15 years now that I've been like actively in media or something media related. Yeah, I've made a bunch of mistakes. I corrected some shit. We started this. It's been, we ain't always looked like this. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't always look this professional. We didn't always have the multi streams and this and that. Like I tried so many things, so
mhm.
Everything is trial and
um
error. I would love to see Laugh at the Ohio Media School. To be quite
I
honest,
thought
I
about
feel
it. I
like she,
mean,
like she, they'd be trying to put
Well,
money in her pockets, and then they got a music program too, which I
yeah, that's what I was just about to say. They got the music program. We can't even do that
yeah,
unless we
we
like
we
come
don't see
in and
it.
ask them.
We might hear a little something, but when I say the
Yeah.
music side of it is just it's whatever they got going over there, baby. No, it's over there, and I'm just like, hmm. But even what we're doing, Laugh and murder this, she would be a shining star. Like true,
mm-hmm.
being
Yeah,
there,
True good at
good
what
at
she
what
do, man.
you're doing,
Man, True can help you in anything, man. Man,
anything.
she is one of the most motivating young ladies I've met at that school. You know what I'm saying? Lately, in a long time, man, she just got it. Anybody that want the knowledge, man, she willing to give it to you, man, and willing to help you, man, step by step. Hey, if anybody trying to start something, I would recommend her, man. She is a good girl.
She
She
does,
willing to help anybody. She willing to help anybody,
and Laugh know
anybody.
what we talking about. So, and then the last RP that I can think of, I know something new just happened because you told me about it with the hide and seek. But before that, a homeless man got killed
Yeah.
in Subway
Mm-hmm.
uh, in New York. A man choked him out. Shout out to Caitlin East in the comments. Hey, sis. Shout out to regular bitch. She got merch. Hit her up. She living life. She being an adult right now, but you trying to get some merch? I don't even got my hat on today.
Mm.
She got you. Hit up regular bitch.
What's the merchandise?
So you probably seen me wear a hat. She do crop tops for women. She got uh one and two pieces now. Like athletic spandex type, bright colors, all of
Okay.
that. She got bucket hats. All the bucket hats. I've only one to school, but yeah, but
Yeah, you
baseball
gotta
cap.
show me.
Got 'em all done. I got you. I got you. I'll get you hit. I'm tired of seeing people get killed online. I'm tired of people getting killed. Period. There is no reason for some man to be choking out a homeless man on the subway because he's loud. Let's just keep it 100.
You want me to speak?
Whoever
Because
would like.
I think it's ridiculous the way he choked him out for them 15 minutes, man. What's even worse is that people will sit around and film instead of telling the man that, all right, that's enough. You know what I'm saying? He get off of him. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the people on the train, nobody can make him get off of him. I mean, I'm just look. When I grew up, when I was younger, man, we got up for older ladies and let ladies sit down on the bus. You know what I'm saying? We said yes, sir, yes, ma'am. I still do that to this day. I don't be on the
Same.
bus, but you know what I'm saying. But it's a respect thing. It's just a being having a heart of being a human being. How can you see somebody get choked
Oh,
out like that?
Gino. Shout out to the homie Gino.
How can you choke somebody out like that, man?
Let me just
And stand there and watch.
let me just
We live in a society where people would rather put their phone up and videotape and get likes
hold on. Let
than they
me
help
Mm.
somebody or do
let
something.
me let me just provide
It's just ridiculous.
a little bit of background. So for anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, we are talking about Jordan Neely, who if you've watched a couple of TikToks or Instagram videos of a young man who impersonates Michael Jackson on the subway in New York, that is the gentleman that just got choked out on the subway by an Army vet.
And he trained to know how to put somebody out and then let him go. He just hit me for 15 minutes. It makes no sense.
Yeah. So I did see a couple of responses online. Shout out to a couple of my Army vet friends and things of that nature on Facebook that chimed in. One gentleman did say that, you know, them as, you know, combat veterans, Marines, and all of that nature, they are trained. They're trained to know when to stop. Like, you know when to stop before someone dies.
To stop.
You're trained. So what this gentleman said on his take, what he said, he believes that this Marine was just trying to save the day. He probably never had no real combat a day in his life. And he probably just, you know, because I mean, this is mental illness everywhere. It could have been mental illness on both sides. We know it was mental illness on
It clearly is.
Jordan Neely's
it clearly
side.
Is on both sides. It clearly is on both sides.
Hey,
I think anybody that went to the service,
I didn't know
got a
he was a
mental
whole
illness,
Marine.
you know what I'm saying? Coming back, post something from seeing somebody getting killed, a friend. You know what I'm saying?
Being in the military alone.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
For being in the
You got some
military
kind of
alone.
I couldn't last the basic training.
And
I'm gonna let y'all know now.
When you come home, they'll give you nothing when you come home.
Oh, JD, what up, homie? Shout out to JD. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be coming to school.
Who? Gerard?
Yeah. You
What
ain't
up,
got
homie?
you ain't got the restream up? You said you had it up on the TV. Right.
For me?
Yeah.
I can't see it though. I can't see it. I be looking at the camera. I can't. If I look up, it look like I'm looking up.
Got you.
I should have put you down here. I could have did that. Yeah, I'll do that.
You can get into it. So the newest one was a white man has killed a little girl in his backyard.
I haven't heard about this one. Oh wow!
I think this just got hit like internet. It hit the internet today.
Yeah.
Because you know how it's like news, but then it's internet, and internet is internet, blog, all that. Yeah. I heard Kayla Niece talking about it on the phone with somebody.
My big homie T-Rock be sending me all the information, keeping me up on what's going on in the world, man. If it wasn't for him, man, I'd be lost, man. Big shout out to my big homie T-Rock. If he watching. For real. Y'all will get a chance to meet him because, you know what I'm saying, that's my right-hand man. For real, for real.
Okay.
Anybody know me know that. If you can't find me nowhere else, go over T-Rocks. That's where I'm at.
It's a lot of senseless death.
That's my man y'all gonna listen to.
Oh, tonight?
Who y'all gonna play is his son, his twin. His twin. His twin.
Okay. Good. Mecca. That's his. I played him was that last week live?
No.
It was week before last.
Oh, okay. So week before last, I finally got y'all hit.
And I missed it. I don't know when I came out the thing. I don't know how I missed it.
It's cool.
Big up for playing my little homie.
Happens. Look, the song was hard. When we were sitting in the car, and you was just like, yeah, my nephew. I'm like, yo, nephew. Like, what? So, like, he from Cleveland?
Yeah.
You think I'm not
Oh
gonna
yeah.
play this as a unmentionable?
But it's crazy though
What?
because the little
Or
homie had the
lavishly
lead.
left? You want to be proud of me that I got the people hip to some like real hard shit? Like,
He had to leave Cleveland to get going, man. He had won a couple contests. I can't call the names of them, man. He on his way to Georgia or Atlanta somewhere now to do one of those freestyle contests, man. Mecca good, man. Mecca real good, man. I think Mecca gonna make it, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as he stays steady with it, man, he all right, man. It's a blessing. But when he was here, when nobody helped the man, you know what I'm saying? He had to get out the state to do something, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, you know what I'm saying? So that's why
it do
one
be
of the
like that in
reasons too,
Cleveland.
I
It do
went to
be
the
like that
Ohio
in
Media
Cleveland.
School. So if I can learn all this shit, then we can do it our goddamn selves. Shit. Waste more money on other shit. You see all the little gadgets and shit I buy. You know what I'm saying? Gimbals and shit, man. Trying to make a set in the attic, you know what I'm saying? To do things in, man, with the little space I got. But it's gonna work
No,
out.
the
You
attic is hard. Laugh. Listen, 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 Linda. Listen.
know.
He has a pool table. He has a setup for if you want to sit down and play the racing games.
Ooh, yes.
You can sit down and play the racing games. He got all the systems. Before you even walk upstairs, this man got 4 TVs on his wall. So the attic, it's nice. So I'm just like, man, no. When I went over there, that's all I did the whole time. I helped them set up stuff, gave them insights to listening, but I was over there racing cars. You
Oh my
know,
God.
like it was fun. Laugh, you're gonna love it. And you know you like playing pool.
I do.
And we got poker. And we got a poker table.
I love me some
Oh,
Texas Hold'em.
so I've never played poker with cards, but I know
Oh
how
my
to play
God.
poker.
Thank you, baby.
Remember when World Series of Poker used to come on ESPN and stuff? Like when it first was like hitting big in the world, I used to watch it all the time. I was
Me too.
obsessed with it.
Me too.
I was obsessed with it.
I
was
used to
just
play
like,
on
no, poker
Pogo.
is amazing.
I used to be on
It's
AOLpogo.com smacking them
yes,
niggas.
lad, playing
Smacking them
these games
niggas.
for free. I'm tagging
Oh my
everybody.
God.
Back.
Getting all they tokens. Shit, they ain't know what to
But
do with
I've
me.
never played it in like person. That would be fun. That would be fun. The ideas that are going in my head. What was I was on a whole segue to something before we got into
We was on RIPs.
No, we finished RPs. We got the Texas mass shooting, the homeless thing, but it was I was talking about foot shit. I'm ready to get into it. I'm sorry.
Are you?
I gotta talk about it.
23 minutes in, he's ready to guys. He's ready to
You
get
wanna talk
into
NBA
it.
playoffs,
23 minutes in.
We can. I'm itching. You want to talk NBA?
So
Let's talk basketball.
so what's
Let's do it.
basketball.
Let's
we
do
was
it.
going into the music.
Specialty. No, because we was going into some other shit, and niggas putting hands on people, and they hands didn't need to be there. Let's get into basketball because Fatz like sports. And that first introduction was on some. I think I want to get into like sports broadcasting, so I'm just like, okay. And I know he like LeBron, and I love LeBron. The Lakers are up 3-1 on Golden State right now. I ain't gonna hold it to y'all. I was nervous.
Now check
I
that.
didn't watch the third or fourth quarter. I'm not gonna hold it. I don't want to see LeBron lose to Golden State no more. Because as a Cavs fan, when it comes to basketball, I don't even watch a Cavs game. And I won't watch one a whole season, but if they in the playoffs, they're winning. That's how I feel. That's who I root for. That's my home team. But LeBron, baby,
He's the man.
He's
the man.
Yeah, he the man. So
He's the man.
and
Anybody
we
at
know
38 years old? Oh, I'm sorry.
because he had 4 rings, he would be at like 5 or 6 if it wasn't for Golden State. Literally, he if it wasn't for Golden State.
Injuries, because
No,
I feel
no.
we could have won.
He
We
wasn't
could have
supposed to
won
run
in
into
2015. We could have won before that.
Yeah.
Kyrie was hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Kevin Love was
But
hurt.
the things LeBron had done, man, it could have all been here in Cleveland if management was better.
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying?
talk about it.
You can't blame LeBron for doing what he did, man. You know what I'm saying? I was now. Don't get me
Check
wrong.
that.
He should
I
have
was like
went
a
to
score.
Miami.
I was like a scoring baby mama when he went to Miami, man. I gave away jerseys,
You gave him
everything,
away.
man.
Was you burning stuff? Fats,
No,
was
I
you
didn't
burning
burn them.
stuff?
I couldn't burn them, but I gave them away. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't burn them, but man,
Not
I'm
you
talking
gave
about
them
somebody
away.
upset.
No,
Oh my
no,
God, I was upset, man.
no.
And I didn't want him to win the first year, but after the first year, I rooted for him every time. I
You
was just
petty as
so
fuck.
mad.
You
I
petty.
was, hey, he
I
lost.
wanted
It
him
was
to win that next year so bad, but it was the Spurs.
no, I didn't want him to win at all. No, they
It
lost
was
to
the
Dallas.
Spurs. The
They lost
first
to
year,
Dallas.
yeah, and then all the next year
Then he
when
then
they
he won. Yeah. Then he won after that. Then he lost.
lost, yeah,
He,
gotcha.
he won. He
He
lost.
wasn't
Won
ready though when
twice
he
and
played
lost.
Dallas.
Man, they
He
supposed
wasn't
to
ready.
won, man. But you know it's all fixed. Look at the bet
Don't do
now. It was
that.
fixed
Don't do
then.
Man.
that. Don't do that.
It was fixed
Betting
when
is
we won.
fixed.
I think they fixed it when we won. I'm telling you, man, no way the Cavs, man, can stop Golden State, man, from scoring in 3 minutes and 20 something seconds, man. That is ridiculous to me, man. And the Cavs shot so awful that game. But don't get me wrong, I take the championship. I'm not mad.
No,
I
we should have got
know
three.
they give it to everybody else. They need to get Cleveland something, goddammit. Hell with that, man. I'll take it, but I think it was fixed because them boys shoot too damn good to not make a basket in 3 minutes and 20 something seconds, man. The Cavs defense wasn't that good. And I know LeBron gonna win this year because everybody on that team is better than the fucking Cavs had when he was with us. Hands
Mm.
down.
Who
Anthony
gonna beat
Davis,
them? Who they gonna lose to in the West?
shit, Denver good, man. That Jokic, man, he really the MVP to me, man. I think
Yeah.
they just gave it to Embiid because he was crying. He just kept crying, man. They was just tired of hearing it, man.
That
And they just gave it
championship was
to him.
definitely earned. We came back and tagged their asses. Yeah.
Nah, man. LeBron, now don't get me wrong. LeBron scored his best in them last 3 games, but
Mm-mm.
man, the way that man, go back and look at that game.
Which
And you can go
one?
look at it.
Game 7?
Game 7. It's the worst game 7 I ever seen watching basketball, man. The
Because
last
Golden
man,
State
oh my God.
folded. Don't you dare.
Exactly.
Golden State folded. That's why. They folded.
No,
They
no.
folded under the pressure. They couldn't
No.
keep up. We had them
Shit, look,
stripped. We was on their
man.
ass. No,
Hey,
no.
man. Hey, man. Do you remember when my boy LeBron fell and act like his arm was broke?
Because it
At
was
the end
broke.
of the
It
game, he
was
act like
broke.
his hand was. No, it wasn't.
They
Oh
touched
my
him.
God, he just laid out
They
on the
touched
floor,
him.
man.
Why are you touching him?
Hey,
Mm-mm.
man, don't get me wrong. I love you, man. Hey, if you see
Mm-mm.
this, I love you, man. I
Mm.
think you're the
Why
best
are
in the
you
game.
why are you touching the goat?
When
Defense.
when he retire, the basketball world is going to lose one of the best to ever lace him up, man. You can't compare him to Jordan.
Oh,
He's
hey,
his own person,
Yasmin.
and the
Yellow
man is
button.
good, flat out, and he's from fucking Akron.
So
Flat
I
out,
want
he's
you to
from
know
fucking
that
Akron.
Fatz. He said Fatz, you tweaking KY flavor on them. He sprinkled flavor on them, but he said that
Man,
championship. Yasmina is here. Hey,
they
Yasmina.
gave it to us, man. Whoever you is, they gave it to us. I
No,
love
they
them. I love the Cavs too, man. I love Cleveland, but they gave it to us,
earned
man.
it.
That
He
shit was
earned.
fixed.
Ain't no
And
way.
just so earned all the pain he took in Cleveland, he fucking
Mm,
earned it, right? That's why they gave it to him.
mm,
That's why they gave it to him. I love
mm.
him though. Don't get me wrong, man. They gave it to us, man. I'm telling you, man.
So
Look
who
at Golden
you
State
think?
right now.
So you think the Nuggets gonna win tonight? Man, forget Golden State. I can't wait to. They
Them
might lose the
motherfuckers
next game, but they ain't
there,
losing
man.
game 6, and that's all that matters.
Who?
They're Golden State is out of here. They'll be out in 6. They will be
Yeah,
out
they
in
go.
6.
I think they might can represent, but the King of Smell Blood, they already be talking about my boy. Don't ain't got that killer instinct like Jordan. He might come out and just take him out and go to state and go on here to rest. That's how he
Ooh,
gave
I
him,
hope
Joe. He might take him
that
out
would
and
be
he might take him out and
glorious.
go to state and say fuck him. I think that'll just solidify his legacy. They say he smelled blood and just took it from him. If
If
Anthony Davis show up, they definitely can win. Because
Ain't no
LeBron
different.
can
That's
do it.
100%. Anthony Davis, if he ball out, he gonna be ready. All right,
They're
Laugh.
gonna
Sorry,
win.
we talked about basketball. Laugh is football. Laugh like
Uh,
football.
The
Um,
Browns too. Shit. We get
mm,
Watson
they
for a
ain't doing.
full season.
Yeah, I'm
They ain't doing.
excited.
He got
We
cases to
get
get.
Watson for a full season. I
I'm
ain't worried
excited
about
to
that. He got a
see.
full season.
Yeah,
He
I'm
got the
excited to see
rust
what
off now.
Deshaun
I
do
ain't on
for the
that shit.
entire season
I
because
ain't on
he
that
did what he
shit. We
could
got
for
a
them
full
4
season.
fucking games. He did what he
Yeah,
could,
that's it. That was
and
preseason.
that was
That was his
with
preseason.
that is with almost zero chemistry with a team. He just got here. He only played 4 games, and that nigga was running it.
He
I
threw for over
can't
1,000
wait
yards.
to see what he does for an entire season. Give this man a
I don't know
chance.
what. Yeah, I don't know what the touchdowns interceptions was, but I think he threw more touchdowns than interceptions. I
Yeah,
can't call it right now. I ain't got the
yeah.
stats in front of me, but he threw for over 1,000 yards in the 4 games. So fuck it. I'm cool with it. He
You
better than
see,
whatever the fuck we
and
had before this shit.
and
Oh hell no.
shout out to
I
Brissett.
just,
He did what he could. I appreciate
yeah.
it. Shout out to him. I think he went to the Redskins. No, I'm sorry. Oh my God, the Commanders, the Washington Commanders. My bad.
The football team.
The Washington football team over there. That one. So shout out to
Right.
him. Yeah, I'm more football. I only watch basketball because of the playoffs, but football, I'm there all 17 weeks.
And I'm more basketball than football, but I'm gonna get into football this year because we finally got a black quarterback. So I'm just.
Fantasy football.
I
You want to
watch.
play fantasy
I watch more.
football? I'm gonna give you a link. We gonna have you on fantasy
He
football
been
with
Oh,
me.
itching
yes.
for a league.
Link me.
I'm gonna get you in the league. Don't
Link
worry
me.
about it. You're gonna be all right.
So Fatz
Yes.
right now.
You gotta
first
play.
quarter-
You gotta go against me, but so you know what I'm saying. You're gonna have to finish second in your first time
Oh.
coming up. So don't feel bad, but you know what I'm saying.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
You'll get better. You'll get better. You'll get better. You know what I'm saying. It's all right.
All right, so Fatz right now, first quarter 3:38, 22-19. The 76ers are up. Who do you think is winning tonight?
What is it? It's what 2-2.
What game?
Mhm.
What game is this? Is this 5 or 6?
76ers and Celtics.
Is this 5 or 6?
It was crazy because it's in my face and I ain't even paying it no
It's 2-2
attention.
right now, so this is game 5.
Okay, so
And they Boston, right?
it's gonna be Boston in 6. Boston is winning.
Boston winning tonight.
Right.
Boston gonna win tonight.
Okay, well, it's updated
Boston
right
ain't
now.
gonna lose.
19, 76ers
Who
are
win?
up.
22-19.
Yeah, first quarter, though.
Oh, no,
It's
okay.
first-
Yeah.
still early.
Yeah.
It's like late first quarter.
Yeah.
So tonight, 10 o'clock, the Suns versus the Nuggets. Who you got?
The Nuggets.
Okay, that series tied.
And I'm a Phoenix
Mhm.
fan, but man,
You're-
that boy Jokic is just so cold, man.
KD.
Jesus, that boy.
Sorry, KD. I know
Man.
I'm a Cleveland fan. You broke my heart going to Golden State. You broke my heart. We was about to repeat. But
Yeah, that
it
was some
wasn't
whole shit.
nothing that we was gonna be your one ring you got against us. So it's like I don't want you to win. So I'm rooting for the Nuggets.
They're not gonna win because
I wanted
they're
them to
not
get
gonna win.
swept. No, I wanted KD to get swept. I
You
don't
gotta
care
think.
nothing about this. The statistic, the
Him and
players
Devin
on the
Booker gotta
team.
get 80 points combined every night for them to win.
Yeah, so
Him and Booker gotta get at least 40 apiece. It's hard, man, against Denver, man, because man, they got weapons. And like I say, man, they lost with man Jokic, man. That boy's so cold, man.
they
I
love him.
honestly think they gave it to Embiid because he's been crying so much. Let me see if he let him. Yeah,
He been vocal the most about it. So okay,
yeah,
I
he
got
been crying. They just gave it to him, man, to
so
shut him up.
laugh. You're quiet over there. You know me and Fatz, we've been chopping it.
Listen, I can always use a week off.
I know, and we appreciate you. I love you.
I can
A
always
friend,
use
I
a
know
week
you.
off.
I be knowing.
Man.
I be knowing. Me and Laugh ain't talked all day. Besides, I pulled up on her. That's it. We ain't
That was a
talked
good
all day
outing.
today. Yeah, it was a very good outing.
It was.
Your boy, Joe.
Yeah.
The podcasters in the hip hop world,
Mm-hmm.
and
Hey,
the
my
fact
boy
that
wanna
we've
come.
been doing podcasting is because of Joe Button, if we keep it 100,
Oh,
if
let
we're
me
going to keep it 100,
wet my whistle for this.
yeah, I want you to talk about it. I want you to talk about it because that's why we're here. Like I said, that's why me and Fatz know each other, and that's why Fatz is here. That's why it's Talk Your Shit Tuesday. So he been catching a whole lot of stray.
Yeah. He caught some
Tell us about it.
strays. He caught some strays. For the past month, he's been catching strays. It started off with Rory and Maul, calling them bare and minimum. That was the first. I thought that was, and they are.
Hold that mic.
They're the bare and
Hold
the
it
minimum.
right.
I stopped watching like a while ago. Like when they split up, and of course I'm going back to watching like the old stuff. I'm at 174 right now. Like going back to watch the old stuff from like 2018.
You watched it over?
Yeah, and I could see the tension. I could hear it. Cuz it's two different. It's almost like two different podcasts now. It's like night and fucking day. But started off with that.
I am starting to get used to it. Like with all of them.
Yeah. Flip is not that bad. I promise you. Flip is not that bad. Melissa getting on my nerves, but she's getting better. Either way, it started with bare and minimum. It graduated to Noriega. Oh no, I'm sorry. Joe Button was arguing with, who was that? Cameron? Over what Noriega said on Joe Button's podcast, basically. Joe just called it straight for that because he wasn't even talking. Nori was shooting all the shots, and Cam can't go against Nori for whatever the fuck reason. I don't know what's going on with that. So you decide to go.
Yeah, that's the person he should have been mad at. We talked about that. I think last week or the week before last. We definitely, because what Cam, that was all for Nori. You just used Joe.
Everybody uses
his respect.
Everybody uses Joe's name. Now the most recent beef is $1 million worth of game co-host Gilly, Gilly the Kid, another rapper. All the rappers turned podcasters are all arguing now. Yeah, I guess that's what you do.
I don't remember him.
Huh?
I don't remember him. I ain't gonna hold you. Who was Gilly? What like
Jerry, I can't. You put me on the spot. Don't even do it. You know I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's not.
He old school, ain't
he? He old school.
Gilly, like he was he an independent? Was he in a group?
Didn't they say that he was
like, with Cash Money in them?
Yeah, yep.
Was he
Wayne's
Cash Money in them?
Wasn't he Wayne's ghostwriter or something at some point?
Yeah, that nature. He used to write for them.
He used to write for all them. Now that part I knew, but as far as me listening to Gilly the Kids music, I'm not going. I don't have no Gilly in my Serato. I'm sorry. So, I mean,
but no, it's cuts that he owned that's real good though. You know what I'm saying? Like he can write, the dude. But if he wrote them songs back in the day, like that Lil Wayne Birdman albums, that like Father Like Son,
the shit with Leather man. So Soft,
that shit, I'll play that shit now.
Army Guns, yeah. Yep.
There's some shit on that motherfucker that's cold, man.
Yeah, I agree.
So if he wrote any of that shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I'm gonna have to check his I'm gonna check his writer credits, that's for sure.
I don't know credits here like that, but if he wrote
but either way, yeah, he had something to say on Breakfast Club or something with Charlemagne. He was talking to Charlemagne about ad dollars, and he kind of made the slight saying, you know, well, if you ain't getting no ad money, then you need to shut the fuck up. Now, immediately, anybody that pay attention to podcasting, Joe is the one who's always fuck ads. He's like, I'm not doing ads. It's not enough money in ads. I don't need ads. And he don't. He got money without the ads. I think that's something to be fucking respected. But you got people like Gilly. Making his first fucking $1 million off of ads, and now he wanna shit on everybody else. That's weird. It's giving broke behavior. And then when you got Charlemagne sitting there kissing his ass, like, oh my God, you got $1 million in ads? Oh my goodness. Like, Charlemagne, I know he doing ads. His whole Black Effect network, every single podcast, because I listen to them all, every single podcast on his network, they all use ads. Fucking Blue Chews and all type of dick chews, Starburst dick pills and shit that he's selling on his shit. I'm sure Joe doesn't want to stop in the middle of a topic and be like, oh, and by the way, go get those Starburst dick pills. Like, no, you sound like it just, no, it fucks up the whole flow of everything. And me as a creator, him as a creator, and me also as a listener, and I'm sure him also as a listener, we don't want to hear that shit. We don't want to hear ads.
Okay, let me ask you this. But like you say, everybody with the ads, but everybody does the ads. So I can see you trying to be different and try to do it yourself. But would it be smart to do ads? You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be those type ads. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody trying to pay you to just say something on their show, why not? But you ain't got to knock nobody for not doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if
Right.
you feel you get your own
or do you want me to go?
Because my thing was what question?
Oh, no.
The question he just posed, like the better is the ads, because we done both.
No, I ain't saying nothing about y'all doing no ads. I'm saying if you want to do them or you don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to get
it shouldn't matter to anybody else. Right.
It shouldn't matter to anybody who get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. Because you don't have to do it if you get feeling what you don't want to promote nobody else on your stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand that part. You want to promote your own stuff.
I don't knock Joe for not taking.
He don't get it though.
He don't.
You know what I'm saying?
He Joe Button.
None of the rappers really do though. None of the rappers really need the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I respect him for the not taking ads in a different way as far as other podcasters, but on the flip side, I don't.
Nori don't do ads neither. That's why they top 2 and not 2. That's why they top 2 and not 2. Shit.
So, but I'm not on the flip side. I'm not gonna, as far as the what's his name, Gilly the Kid.
Like I look at T-Pain
for taking the bag.
He do ads.
So here, I'm talking audio.
That's different though on Twitch.
The visual, taking it on Twitch, all that, because that's
different. Yeah. That's different. But when you saying it in your audio,
that's cool, because it's like watching TV. But the audio, if I'm listening to some audio, I don't want to hear no ads. So I respect Joe Button for being on Patreon and be like, I don't need y'all ad niggas. I'm good enough to do it without that. I actually do. I really, really respect that.
And he also said that even when you do take those ads, it takes away from your creative expression, because now because ads are paying you, now you have to be PG, and he don't never want to be PG. Brilliant idiots be walking the line, and that's because of Andrew Schultz. But then, mid sentence, here come those Starburst dick chews, and I like
it's one of those.
It just fucks it all up, man. I don't want to. I'm done.
I want to be PG so every day but Tuesday. But on Tuesdays we talk our shit.
Oh yeah, we talk our shit on Tuesdays. I'm not doing all that.
Early. It'd be a lot of fuck shit happening over the weekend, so you got to get it out. You got to get it out early sometimes. Ed Sheeran. Did I say his name right?
Ed Sheeran, yes. Shout out to. Are we shouting him out
for winning this case?
For winning his case, Ed Sheeran.
So laugh, you got the ear. You do got the ear.
I do have the ear.
You do got the ear.
Yeah.
So did they not sound alike to you?
It did. Well, hold on. No. No, wait. I'm gonna explain. It's the same chords. It's just the same chords, but the whole likeness of the song, the whole feel of it was not the same. There's no bass. There was no bass guitar in Ed Sheeran's version, right? So without that, in the middle, it's not giving "Let's Get It On" by Marvin Gaye. It's just 4 little chords. And then on top of that, his words and his melody of the words was not matching "Let's Get It On." Those are the only 2 things that you can really have a case for. Let me also add that the estate of Marvin Gaye did not sue Ed Sheeran. Can I just also say that? That's not who started this shit.
Oh, so who did it? Who started it?
Co-writers.
Wow.
Did he use some of the lyrics?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I saw that he was found not liable, but I felt like him as an artist, he shouldn't have been liable anyway, because when it comes to these these lawsuits that we find in music when it comes to sampling and sounds and melodies and stuff. I don't feel like they should be going after the artist unless the artist is the one that's doing the production, the engineering, the writing, and all of that. I don't feel like he should have been sued in the first place. It should have been strictly if you felt like something was used without them contacting y'all, then the people who created that sound for him to sing on, them the people that y'all should be going after.
I just think that the co-writers,
So I was happy in a way that he wasn't found liable.
the co-writers were a little poor and broke because maybe they're not getting any dollars off of "Let's Get It On" anymore from the estate of Marvin Gaye, and they were just grasping at straws, and this was the last straw. This was probably they were probably banking on this shit. You know they wanted millions. Thinking out loud. Is that the song? That shit came out.
He did a mashup. He did do a mashup of the two songs.
Fuck that, y'all. DJs mash up every day. Come on, man.
I don't think it was. I think it was a nice song, man. I never even heard the song until I heard this on the radio.
You know
so
what?
I gotta go listen.
Let me hold on.
But
let me play it for you.
It sounds somewhat like to
Yeah.
me, but it's a whole different song though. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
It's petty. Like if she says the writers that's saying that,
Mm-hmm.
that's real petty.
Because the estate probably already knew. The estate probably already knew. They don't have a case in this shit. And you know Marvin Gaye estate, they know. Now that Pharrell Robin Thicke song, that shit was spot on.
Yeah.
That shit was there. The sample that they took the song and plopped it in there.
Yeah.
This is not that. This is not that.
No, they did it. They did it. They did that one.
Yeah, because that was like I think they got some type of satellite or some shit. Like they see what's going on in all the studios. Like they about to use our shit. Get them. Wait until they make millions and then get them. Swoop in. We ain't heard from Robin Thicke since. Poor thing.
Yeah,
he lost Paula Patton in the. He lost Paula Patton in her neck and everything else. Poor Robin. Pray for Robin.
Yeah, poor Robin. He was just recently on Drink Champs. But you know who else is out here using people? Joe Biden. For that re-election.
I'm about to mute myself.
Don't mute yourself. This is just for you.
Oh, man.
And, because he finally is getting student loan relief. So he's been milking that.
I bet.
And I saw a new bill that he was trying to get together where airlines, if a flight is canceled, then they will have to pay for your room and board.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
That's just the headline. I ain't do no like research, but he's trying to get reelected.
Of course.
Okay, answer this for me.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't that be something the fucking airline do anyway? Why the president?
Exactly.
Exactly. Airline.
Exactly.
Period.
I mean, what the hell? That don't even make sense. He gonna step in about fucking airlines. He ain't stepping in about homelessness, hunger. You know what I'm saying? The shit that's happening with these fucking guns, but you give a fuck about the airlines.
Gun control is never going to happen.
He gonna step in on the airlines.
America is in charge.
Y'all gotta pay for people who can't get on their flight if they inconvenienced. Man.
But that's what I guess that's what he's leading with in his campaign, and I think that's what
his rollout for it.
That's what pisses me off. Everything's a fucking rollout, of course.
Everything is a fucking rollout.
Look at what the quote unquote Democrats are so worried about: student loans and flights.
But what about
Don't do that. They're worried about more than that.
If we just appeal to that, I'll meet.
Kennedy ain't talking about that.
Well, they want us outside. What's wrong with being outside, Lav? What's wrong with being outside?
Kennedy ain't saying that.
What is Kennedy saying?
Put his name in there.
Yeah,
He's talking about helping black people.
This oh God, I hate when they do that. I hate when they do that shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Lord have mercy. Do not get me started.
Yes, you talk about helping black people.
The
talking about
black
helping
vote
us.
is the most
How?
powerful vote in
And,
America.
How
and
he
you know
doing
they'll
it?
take him out. But yeah, I'm serious, man.
Take 'em out like on some
Look,
John F.
you gotta
Kennedy
think about
shit.
it now. He just on his name. They'll get him
Mm.
in there bigger than any other Democrat unless they pull out uh Biden, Michelle. She'll win it hands down.
Obama, yeah.
Like
That's the only.
Miss Harris. I like
That's
Auntie. I like RVP.
shit. She won't win over Michelle.
Thank you.
I
If
mean, she
Michelle
won't.
Obama,
She won't. Oh no, no.
if Michelle
Let's talk
Obama put her
facts.
name in that motherfucker right
Yeah.
now, she gonna win that
America
motherfucker
like
hands
America
down.
like Michelle
She gonna win
Obama.
that bitch.
So if she
She
ever
gonna win that
decided to go
motherfucker
into
hands down.
politics, yeah,
She
she
gonna
would.
win it.
Yeah,
She will
yeah.
win the presidency. She will be the first woman elected if she put her fucking name in that hat right
That I do agree with. That I do agree
now.
with. But I like
Charlie,
RVP. I like RVP. Trump going to he got to pay $5 million
Mm,
for that sexual trial conduct, whatever he got going on.
he got it.
I hope he go down for stealing stuff that he wasn't supposed to be stealing. I'm fine with it.
man, that's
I
just
just
so he
want.
won't run. They only
I
putting that on him because
I'm fine
so he
with
won't
that.
run.
Look, it's smart. If I was Biden,
They
no.
would have never put another president. They ain't never brought no charges on no other president, man, that ever been a president of the United States, man. They just doing that so he can't run. But he still got control of what he want to have control of.
Hmm.
I'm here for
He ain't got to be the president to control these people, man, that he controlling.
it. That's facts. Facts are
He
facts.
don't have to be a president to do that. So they can do what they
Facts are
want to do
facts.
to the man. He ain't gonna do no time or nothing. That
That's what
man
I keep
still
telling
got
people.
control of what he want to have control of.
Yep.
You think
The
this was
president,
wait, hold on. How did he oh for taxes? Because if they just got like $5 million from him for that,
they
that's basically how he got his taxes back that he wasn't
they knew
paying.
that. They knew that when he ran and won the presidency. They just didn't leak it then, man. They knew that. If they know what me and you ain't done, they goddamn know what he had done. Hey, man, come on, man.
Well,
It's all a
they got
game.
it, so they got it back
It's
in
all a
blood.
game, man.
He got
It's
it back in
all a
blood.
game.
America got it back in blood.
It's all a game, man. It's all a game. It's just
America
what they
got it
put in
back in
front of you
blood.
and what you want to believe.
Yep.
What they put in front of you on TV, man. I'm telling you, man.
Distraction.
You can't, man. You can't tell me they ain't know that man owed that money, man. Come on, man.
I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure they did, but I'm glad they're getting it. And any other thing that they can get him for, I want them to get him for. If he ends up in prison or jail, I'm fine with that. We can talk about Tory Lanez coming up. This wasn't even on the docket, but this fuck nigga, like, sir, it was your gun. If your gun wasn't there, if you weren't being a upset fuck nigga, you wouldn't be in this predicament. The judge run your life. You run your life.
Oh my God.
With the whole case with you. No, they did. They did. You ruined your own life. You was in a predicament instead of he could have just sat there and be quiet and just watch these hoes work. But you was pushing the narrative of Megan Thee Stallion, she ain't this, she ain't that, ruin her, help get protection on the Kelsey chick, and let's just call it 100. Facts are facts. I just feel like from the scenario and what happened, she was probably the one who fired the gun. But you and your team helped her get a deal, so she good. No matter what happens going forward, if they put it, she on good. Can't nothing happen. You want to smear Megan instead of just telling the truth. You know, the no snitching shit. So
We
yeah,
don't know
jail
what
time.
happened, man.
It was your gun anyway, and you was fucking both of them. That's how it was really going. Of course,
How
you
did
gonna
the
get some jail time, Tory
how how,
Lanez,
how did
for
the
shooting
gun
Megan
get
Thee Stallion.
why did the gun get fired off? What happened? What's the
Because
story?
because Tori was fucking both Meg and Kelsey, and Kelsey had
And
the
Megan
gun.
beat Kelsey up.
Megan beat
Say what
Kelsey
now?
up. Megan beat Kelsey up, and then
So the
Kelsey took the
story, the
gun.
original story of the Megan, the Kelsey, and the Tory Lanez, it's on some. We was in the car. Tori was salty. Meg was drunk.
As
So,
usual.
oh wow. Then, that was her. She was drunk. Kelsey was in the
No,
back
don't
seat. She
don't
was
don't
drunk.
do that
She's the
shit.
best friend.
If you
She's the
can
best friend.
paint Tori as a
I
goddamn
can.
womanizer and blah blah
You're
blah,
right.
come on
At
now.
this time, at this time, at this time, she was always drunk. This is what we hear. So just listen to me. So Kelsey was the best friend of Meg. And apparently Tori was already messing with Kelsey. And Meg kind of backdoored her to take Tori. And when they was in a car after leaving the establishment with the Kardashians, being lit and all that good stuff. And how you can get into the sunken place with the Kardashians, with the
You know
Kardashians.
the coke was flowing.
Everything was flowing because we're gonna get
It
into
was
the
all
coke
flowing.
head. We gonna get into the coke heads because I am itching. But right now I'm painting a picture for Fatz. So
Cocaine
basically they were
everywhere.
going home after the night. Meg was checking Tori, told him your music was corny, and he was just on some.
And
I
it
mean,
ain't.
my music corny, but I'm talking to your friend, and I'm fucking you. You know. So when after that happened, Kelsey started talking slick. This is how it's going in my head. Kelsey was talking slick, and Megan was just like, I mean, I know we best friends, but bitch, I beat your ass. Who you talking to? you know? And that's what happened because they may or may not have gotten into a physical altercation. And I feel like they did get in a physical altercation because they were fucking the same man. That's what happens with women. But it was a gun that was pulled, and the person that you were trying to stop from shooting the gun was Tori to Kelsey. I felt like she just got her ass whooped, and was gonna keep on getting her ass whooped until a bitch got off of her, and she saw a gun, knew a gun was there, and she grabbed it and she fired at Meg. Okay, I'm sorry, bitch. Yeah, I fucked your man. I'm sorry for beating you up. Type shit. And she fired a gun, and Tori was next to her, and it was his gun.
Unregistered.
Trial, he chose to drag Megan, support Kelsey.
I drag her too
give
if you tell me
Kelsey
my
the
music was
money.
whack. Fuck you. Fuck you.
You Tory Lanez.
The fuck?
You Tory Lanez. Keep your mouth shut.
No.
You could have sat there, but why you doing me? What? No. It's his gun. He was egging this shit on. He tried to destroy her character after that. Megan never pressed charges on Tori. Megan never pressed charges on Tory Lanez.
So why is
It would be hard to do that when she knows that he
States
ain't
of
even
America
the one that shot her.
California
So
decided
no.
to do that, not Megan. So that's why I don't understand why he chose to ride with Kelsey in the first place to try to spear her. And can't she just getting on a witness stand? This was lit, and she beat a bitch up, and she knows she got shot. It was his gun. It was his bullets. That was unregistered, nigga. The only reason we beefing right now is because of you. Because you put this all together. You should have kept your mouth closed.
He ain't put shit. All he had was dick and a gun. I'm tired of this shit. Like, y'all gotta quit. Y'all have to stop. Like, y'all got to quit. This nigga going to jail because he got dick and a gun? Are you serious? An unregistered weapon? This is crazy.
Yeah. He deserves.
Tori, I'll see you in 22 years. I'll be there. I'm waiting on the first album that he pop out with in 22 years.
How much time?
Send him back to Canada.
22. He looking at 22.
Up to. He's looking at up
22
to 22
years.
Up to 22 years.
What state was it in?
California.
Where happened at?
California.
Wow.
Yeah. I ain't never going out there.
What? I mean, like, why they just couldn't settle for money? That's all they want is money. So why they just didn't settle for the bread? I don't understand.
Who on
Who brought
the
Well, yeah, California,
who brought
but
the charges up? I mean, like,
the state did.
California, not Meg.
Meg
Meg didn't
didn't.
care.
It was
Meg kept her
California.
mouth closed when it came to the police. She never pressed no charges on
you
Tory.
can't just be shooting bullets off anyway, though. You
Very
accountable
true.
for every bullet that you
Very true.
let off. You know what I'm saying, man?
Hold on,
You
let me
just can't
also
be just
can
firing
I
bullets.
can I throw in another piece of fact of
Yes.
evidence.
Yes.
The DNA evidence said that Tory did not have the gun. The DNA evidence said this. Again, all he did was have dick and a gun. He didn't shoot it.
Inconclusive.
He didn't share the dick, but he didn't shoot the gun. Like that's it.
But this is why I don't care that he's going to prison or he got to do something. I
Listen
don't even
at this
care if
nigga.
it's a year.
Listen, that is
I don't. He wrote with the wrong team. You knew that the other chick was the one that was firing the gun at Meg, who shot at Meg. Why didn't you just say that? He didn't get on the stand. They was quiet. And when his team was talking, all they cared about was destroying Megan Thee Stallion's reputation. That's it. Nothing. They didn't care about nothing but making her look bad like she was a hoe for fucking her best friend's nigga.
so she not?
They was all
Boom.
single.
That is
Sound like a
that
circle to
is
me.
just underscore Jer saying that.
I am.
And now my one of my favorite artists is looking at 22 years. While y'all get Meg. Y'all enjoy that
he
Meg
shoulda-
pack. I hope y'all smoke on
he
every
shoulda-
single bud in that Meg pack.
Laugh.
Y'all smoke on
I
it.
smoke it, and here's why.
Y'all
here's
smoke
why
it.
you still smoke it. Laugh. I got one question for you. Is Laugh trying to? I'm sorry. Is Laugh? No. Is Megan Thee Stallion trying to put Tory Lanez in prison?
I don't know what she trying to do at this fucking point. And
Is-
I don't follow
Yes or
what
no?
Meg does.
Did Meg press charges?
That ain't cool, period, man, because they black and
not.
they putting somebody going
Same
away,
thing.
man.
The same thing
They
for
all
you, Pat.
Thank you.
Is
Thank
Meg
you.
the one that's trying to put Tory Lanez in prison?
You know that
Yes
the
or no?
you know well no, but that ain't the reason why I
Okay.
feel the way I feel. And you know that. You
I
know that. You
understand
know
that.
that. You know
I
that.
do.
I am
But
the
at the
original
end
Meg
of the
hater.
day-
I can hate her for whatever fucking you know what? Today, you wanna know why I hate her today? You wanna know why I hate Megan today?
Okay, Lenny, because you be like Tory Lanez also.
Cause she know good music.
His music is good. I ain't mad at that. But she's a stallion. You should have kept your mouth closed. You Tory
Shit.
Lanez. You fucking making a stallion. Keep your mouth closed. Why you trying to throw her under the bus? Because what? The best friend wants you, but you fucking Megan. It's Megan Thee Stallion. I'll fuck her too. Laugh, you a fucker.
I would.
Fatz, you a fucker.
I would.
And
Don't ask
Auntie,
me.
and Auntie
Right,
would be
leave him
okay
alone.
that
Keep
you
him
fucked
out
her.
of
She
it.
Megan
That
Thee
is a married
Stallion.
man. Keep that married man out of this.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Keep him out of this because he loves his wife.
I
He
know
wouldn't
that's
be out
right.
here doing nothing reckless. Yeah, he makes it clear. He wouldn't. He loves his wife. So, but it's Megan Thee Stallion. I just feel like
Y'all
it's
keep
people out there.
you keep saying that as if that's supposed to mean something.
It's Megan Thee Stallion. You ain't. I laugh. You folding the missus. If you
I
came
would
home
fold,
tomorrow,
yeah.
like, hey,
Listen,
look, some shit happened with me and Megan Thee Stallion. She'd probably be like on some. I'm mad, but I did
hope
because I'm a fold too.
here's what I hope. I hope that y'all buy every single fucking album that she comes out with.
I don't even listen to her music unless it's a good video. That's the only time I look at it for real, man. I can't even say nothing, man. I ain't never played none of her music or nothing. I think like no, what's that one that she got with Cardi B? It's some hoes in this house.
WAP,
It's
yeah.
some hoes. Hey, I heard that shit at a party, man. That shit,
7 days
my
a
nigga
week.
cut that shit up. My nigga, shout out to DJ Jew. My nigga DJ Jew had that shit going hard as hell, man. I fell in love with that song. Man. Then I seen the video. Hey man, yeah.
I
So
remember it.
that's what I started looking for videos from her. And then she don't disappoint with the videos. So other than that, I
She
really
better
don't
not
listen to her
disappoint. Shit, she up there. And she a woman. She top
Yeah.
what?
She don't disappoint.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
women, you gotta look good. Like you have to.
Yeah,
and you gotta
yeah.
have
She
like
trying to set the
all your
standard.
money
So
is
you know what I'm
going
saying.
into
So
videos
I,
and
I
shoots.
definitely,
The bars
enjoy
are
her
there.
videos, but just listening to her music for real, I
The
really don't
bars
care.
are there.
You said the bars are
Um,
there.
There's a
yeah,
lot of people I listen
the
to
bars
that
and the
people
words.
don't like. You know what
Don't
I'm saying?
care.
I
Have.
got a different type of style of music I like anyway, even though I love the greats, as like you can see. But yeah, I love I love a lot of music people don't listen to. Like I like Houston music. I like
Yeah,
down south music.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of Houston. You know, Slim Thug, Paul Wall,
Mm-hmm.
Scarface. You know what I'm saying? Lil Kiki. You know what I'm saying?
Trade the truth.
5,000 watts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Watts. You know what I'm saying? I
That's the
love
song.
screw music. You know what I'm saying? I love Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? I like T.I. I like Wiz Khalifa. You know what I'm saying? I like Currency. You know what I'm saying? I like a lot of down south music. Even though much respect to New York because that's where it came from, but they just talking about something I
Well,
like. You know
Meg,
what I'm saying? I
Meg is
can
actually from Houston, right? Is that
From Houston.
isn't that where she's from? Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I love Houston music for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? If it's
Here-
anything South for
Give
real, I'll
you
listen
know
to.
what? Give it a go. You give some Meg the Stallion tracks a couple spins, and I would love to know
I
what you
play
think
it.
about it.
I play it. Yeah, I play it. Yeah, let me play it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I enjoy every video I see of her. So you know what I'm saying? I just never even just went to her album
Try.
and
I
played
was
nothing
about to
off
say,
of it.
try and listen without the videos, and then you
Yeah, I ain't
Listen
never.
to Tina Snow and
you
Fever.
come. You ain't gotta tell
Listen to
him. You
Tina
know.
Snow and Fever.
Listen to what?
Tina Snow and Fever. Them her mixtapes.
Okay.
You
No,
know,
listen.
Make It
No,
Hot.
listen.
It's cool.
Listen.
That's like
Listen to
her
the
earliest
albums
one.
too. Listen to the albums too.
They're
In
they're
order.
under albums on title. I know that they're mixtapes as
Listen in
far
order.
as like fan stuff. So
Listen in
that
If
would
order.
be
we shout, if
first.
we shout out albums, man, we gotta shout out. Like I say, listen to anything Slim Thug, Scarface, Lil Kiki. You know, what I'm saying
Yellow
anything down. Listen to them boys from Houston,
Dress.
especially Thug. You know what I'm saying? Listen to Thug, Paul Wall, Kiki. You know what I'm saying? Man, these the greats, man, in Houston, man, at 5,000 watts. Listen to some of that. Because they don't play none of that. You don't hear none of that.
No,
Every time
not
I
up
play
here.
something for somebody,
No.
Satellite
I never heard,
radio.
like, what are you playing? What is that? You know what I'm saying? They be shit. You know what I'm saying, man? But the boys so cold, man. They just don't get no recognition, man. And I don't know why, man. They really don't, man. But I
Yeah,
love them.
not really
I
for
love them.
they hard.
I fucks with them. And I fucks with Cleveland rappers too, but they don't play them enough for us to hear them. It don't make sense how local they people are, man. And you don't even hear them on the radio. Since when that happened? I thought that's what the radio was for, to shout out local talent.
Listen, because when I
They
go to
don't do that at
Phoenix,
all.
when I go to
Do I not
Phoenix
say this all the time?
and I get into an Uber or a Lyft, they are playing the radio, and what is on. I'll be like, who is this? Oh, this is dude from up the street, and blah blah blah. I was like, damn, y'all playing y'all local rappers like that. That was a
Well,
beautiful
it's the
thing to me.
perfect segue. Do you want to do it now, or you
Oh,
want?
Sure.
okay. You said people doing it themselves. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say I ain't heard no radio station where they playing that local for
They don't,
nobody, man. 107, no.
but
You
we
know what I'm
do.
saying? None of that.
But we do. That's what
I know, I
unmentionables are
know.
for.
That's one of the things I liked about y'all. Y'all be
And
putting people on there, putting them out there.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, I don't like to miss segues, and that was perfect because we do. So I want unmentionables. It's the perfect time for it. It's the perfect time for it because we done went through like half the doc, not all of it, but like half of it. No, lavish tea like you want.
What?
You ready for
Yeah.
unmentionables?
Yeah.
Okay. So first song we have is by Mecca. It's by a Cleveland artist. It's
Nephew.
Uncle Fatz is getting us hip for the second week in a row.
Yeah.
Cause
No.
listen, I'm telling
Yeah.
y'all, that song
Y'all
was
boy
hard.
y'all still boy
Third
video.
week in a row. Yeah, he played his video
Yeah.
and all that.
We're coming out with this one. We're gonna let y'all hear this one because enjoy.
This is Close by Mecca.
Close, when closer than most. I just see so much in you, and I want a better view. Closer than most.
Sing long days that had longer nights. So many losses, feel like I couldn't get nothing right. We literally trying to get out this struggle overnight. Like how you comfortable with doing some shit that you don't like. You want a ball, you gotta put your all in to get the mic. We was just knocking niggas out, that's how we earn stripes. Like hit this corner, everybody hop out once you see them lights. You stack some cheese and niggas turned out to be rats and mice. And with the cards I was dealt, I feel like we paid the price. Candles all over the house, we be late on our lights. So many shootouts, I'm lucky I only got hit twice. I'm trying to be the LeBron on my team minus the height. I love my life protected by that strap like I'm a dyke. Don't work on houses, but I've been told I was good with pipes. When they reach out for that hug, you better watch out for that knife. And it gotta be Jordan next time I make my mama cry, cause we've been through so much. When I ain't had no ride to that bag, I was on a bus. These niggas get in that jam and act like it's too hard to hush. She said she love you letting other niggas in her guts. As long as I'm breathing, can't tell me I ran out of luck. I can get a nigga gone on J-Bone, it won't take much. Could be sticking niggas up, and I hope this rap shit come in clutch. That 9 to 5 shit ain't enough. I'm a diamond in the rough. Grandma prayed for me, but now she looking down from up above. And you want me to fuck with you when you stop showing love? So at my best or worst, I'm still gonna treat you like a scrub. Bitch, what you know about washing up? Cause you can't use the tub. Your family don't show love, so who the fuck else can you trust? Been praying a lot, hoping one day God gon' come in clutch. Pain comes so many ways, but I'm still here, this shit ain't luck. I can get your life put in a cup just for a couple bucks and tell my young niggas drink up. I just know it ain't shit you can tell me. Relationships temporary, my hustle is necessary. Mask up, it get very scary. Clip got a whole Jason Terry, leave a nigga stationary. Always be the first one on the block, they call me January. I was really bending in that Buick with no power steering. Told them my vision looked like they listen, but they ain't really hear me the way we had to grind. Not the struggle been on my mind severely. You ain't putting money in my pocket, I ain't trying to hear it. Hustling in my blood, bitch, that broke shit you can't find it here. Think this shit a game, reach for my chain and you gon' die in here. All these blues came from all this white, look like the sky in here. Got on all this drip, it ain't no way we can be dry in here. And I know my niggas got my back, so I'll never check my rear. Need my bitch a reflection of me like she came out my mirror. Kept a mask before Corona like that shit was regular. Reaching for my check, undetected, they gon' get you stretched in here. They can take my eyes, but they can't take my vision. Rather get caught with it than without it, that's just how we living. Hitting licks be so addictive when you come up out them trenches. I can make a meal today, my dog gon' still stay in that kitchen. Screaming free wrong, cause we did shit that he won't never mention. You couldn't walk a mile in my shoes even if you fit it. Mama wonder why we replacing the pots in the kitchen. Probably talking too much for you, but real niggas get the picture. I just struggled all my life, grinding all day with no bed to sleep in at night. I should have on so much ice that you don't even need the lights. At 16 we had hoop dreams till I got hit with that pipe. We turned Taliban overnight. So many niggas got popped, but we weren't handing out no Sprite. Put a nigga straight in my wood and tell my dog pass me the light. For them days that I was broke, just know I wouldn't get no sleep at night. No question riding with my dog, even though that shit wasn't right. Even though that shit wasn't right. Even though that shit wasn't right. Days that I was broke, just know I wouldn't get no sleep at night. No question riding with my dog, even though that shit wasn't right. Even though that shit wasn't right.
Listen,
Love that yellow button.
Way to go.
that
We're gonna be
fucking
rapping.
sample is
Love that.
perfect. I'm a fan of the
Boy,
song
stuff,
in
man.
general, but that sample is perfect. That sample was perfect.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. I'm glad y'all liked it, man.
No,
Glad
he's
y'all liked
hard.
it, man. I hope
I
everybody
added
else
him.
liked it, man.
I followed him on Spotify. I'm gonna get every release that he come out with from now on.
Hey, he coming with more. You know what I'm saying? It just little patience with us. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go, man. You know what I'm saying? The more, like I say,
I don't rush
it's
no
coming.
greatness now.
It's
I don't.
coming. It's coming. The boy,
Never
the
rush
boy
to
coming.
greatness.
He's definitely coming. He's watching. I know he coming, man. For real.
So for my unmentionable, since we're getting Uncle Fatz hip, so I'm going to say this is not the song that I'm playing. Yeezy Sneaks is probably my favorite Lavishly Lucky One track.
What's the name of it again?
Yeezy Sneaks.
That's the name of the person?
No, Yeezy Sneaks, yes, that's the name of the song. The person is Lavishly Lucky One, also aka the Lucky Laugh that we are talking shit with. Yeah. But I want to hear Kettle. I want to hear Kettle tonight. It's been a while since I've heard Kettle.
No, that's your song.
I
too?
hate playing that song
Why?
That's your song too.
because the mixing
That's
is
her song,
terrible.
too.
Yeah.
You can remaster it and re-release it.
Yeah, but okay. Pick another song. I'm playing Yeezy
Wow.
Sneaks.
I was about to say then play Yeezy Sneaks. I just wanted to
Well,
hear. I went to your song.
No. Pick a song that you
Yeezy Sneaks.
feel you like.
Yeezy, no, Yeezy Sneaks. Oh, hold on, Fatz. I
Bro,
say every song that Laugh has on streaming, I like. Yeezy
okay.
Sneaks is that she's about to play. That's the one.
Yeah, it's still the one for
But
me too.
I always play the one. So when I went to her name, I'm just like, I can hear Kettle because I'm always playing the one and whistle. I can hear. So, but no, she said she ain't want to play it. So we gonna hear Yeezy Sneaks
I
because
want to
that
hear what
just
she want me to hear, man. I want to hear what she want me to
Yeezy
hear, man.
Sneaks. That's
And I
what
want to
she
hear all
said.
of. I want to hear all that word too because you artists can be their worst critic. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
and I
saying?
am. I
She
am.
is.
So
She
it could
is.
be her worst critic. What she say is her best work. Like you say, it might be the song that you like. You know what I'm saying? She really
Hmm.
put it down. You know what I'm saying? So it, I want to just
No, this
let
is
me
my
just hear her,
baby.
man.
This is my baby here. This
No,
is
Yeezy Sneaks
Easy
is
Sneaks is
hard
the
though.
baby.
It really is the
It's
one. It
one of the
really is.
babies. It's the
It
oldest
is.
baby. I'll say that. Yeah.
Not.
Yeah, because Whistle the youngest baby. But those are my babies
Oh, out of the big three.
out of all of them.
Yeah.
Either way,
Okay.
this is Easy Sneaks.
All right, easy sneaks.
Same old shit. Yeah, yeah. Lavishly lucky, one like, you one like, you one like, you one like. Yeah. Sweeter than some Sara Lee. Please approach me carefully. Bitches in my face, and I know that they don't care for me. When I need to dodge, I hops up in the Jeep Cherokee. Nothing left to hide when I spill it all in therapy. No charity, no red heart. Where's your piece? We said ours. I don't have too much left. Something like a dead charge. I just want some green leaf, some blue cheese, some red cars. On my nerves, pushing buttons. You gon' get a head start. No one likes me. There's no one like me. Half wanna wife me, half wanna fight me. Either way it go, you know these jabs hitting nicely. Quick to point the finger with no facts to indict me. Queen of the shit, I'm Kareem of the shit. You're a teen in the shit, plus your team is just shit. I shoot clip after clip like a scene of this shit. Louis Chief for the prince, ain't shit cleaner than this. And I be cruising in a phantom, sipping while I clean the piece. I'ma need a mansion, I'ma need a Jesus piece. So don't you think I'm handsome? Footage here gon' be released. Paparazzi sending copies of me in my Easy Sneaks. I'm cruising in a phantom, sipping while I clean the piece. I'ma need a mansion, I'ma need a Jesus piece. Yo, don't you think I'm handsome? Footage here gon' be released. Paparazzi sending copies of me in my Easy Sneaks. Don't lie to me, I'm nice to see. Sleazy bitches sneaking, this is you, won't get replies from me. No judgment from the public if the subject texts you quietly. This my shit, I ain't budging, no discussion, I just vibe. This is how defiant I can be. When I get privacy, I sit in silence just to find a piece. Cause if I find a piece, please believe this ain't a sight to see. When I sit idly, while I'm eye to eye with my receipts, all I hear is piracy, but that's just how the cycles be. Now move along or you can pay-per-view. I know, karma's a bitch, yeah, I hate it too. When celebration comes around, I hope you paid your dues. Hitting niggas like Rent-A-Center, better pay them fools. It's real, I can't relate though, always been about pesos. No Jeff Bezos, I'm starting to feel like Thanos. It feels nuevo, give a fuck about your say-so. I spray and pray from day to day, relay to beta play. And I be cruising in a phantom, sipping while I clean the piece. I'ma need a mansion, I'ma need a Jesus piece. So don't you think I'm handsome? Footage here gon' be released. Paparazzi sending copies of me in my Easy Sneaks. I'm cruising in a phantom, sipping while I clean the piece. I'ma need a mansion, I'ma need a Jesus piece. So don't you think I'm handsome? Footage here gon' be released. Paparazzi sending copies of me in my Easy Sneaks. Easy Sneaks, Easy Sneaks, Easy Sneaks.
Yellow button.
I like that. You know what I would really like? Laugh. That shit was cold. But you know what I would rather? You know what I would to ask? Have you ever tried? Like I just said with my Houston boys, slow it down a little bit and chop it up for them on your what's the names?
It's funny you said that because I actually do that in every song, except for this one. Like
You
this is the
do?
one song that I did not do that. I do it in Crickets. You know that one part in Crickets?
Uh,
Yeah, if you listen to Crickets
Mhm.
at the end, I do that, and then I did it somewhere else. Was it in Whistle? Nah,
I
it
mean,
wasn't
you
in
put two songs together for
for
Whistle,
Whistle.
so
And I
that's
think
automatically
at the end of
hard.
Whistle, yeah, it does that. Yeah,
you can
yeah, I
make
do
that.
that.
You can really make. You can make that sound good. The way the beat go. and it's kind and you rap it fast. When you slow it down and chop it where you want them to hear what you said, to make
Ooh.
sure they hear what you said, you know how it go. I guarantee you, yeah, you'll really like that. Take your time and play with that a little bit. If that's what you do already, yeah,
I don't,
you
cause I
you
don't.
might
I
like
mean, I
that.
got a Serato, and I wanted to like start chopping my shit up and stuff like that, but I haven't even gotten into it. Like I haven't even like I got a whole system here, and I haven't even like used it yet.
Hmm. My wife liked it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
She
Oh,
said she
I
thank
got
she
I got an
thank you.
unmentionable. Shit.
Laughy rapping. That's my thing
Hey,
about
that,
these
hey,
beats.
yeah, do
Like,
that. Chop
oh,
that,
this went
play
off
with that
on
motherfucker.
that
Hey,
second
that
verse.
motherfucker was hard
You
though. She
know
was
how
kicking shit. That's what I'm saying. She was kicking
you know
shit.
how I
That's what
know
I'm saying.
that.
You gotta slow it down to make sure motherfuckers hear what you said. That's what that chop the screw
Mm-hmm.
shit is. The niggas a little slow, you know what I'm saying? And it make it sound better too, especially when you rapping fast, because a lot of people can't
They can
comprehend what
keep
you
up.
said, because
They
you
ain't
saying a
listening to
lot.
the words of the
You know what
bars,
I'm
and
saying?
Laugh got them. That second verse still so
I'm
nasty.
telling you. Like I say, I'm already slow. You know how I go. You know what I'm saying? So I love screw music. You know what I'm saying? I
Laugh,
can't.
what's your
Yeah,
unmentionable?
that shit would have been hard. Okay, yeah.
This is Astronauty by Affinity.
Hmm. Is this new?
Baby, call me cook. A cook daddy if you nasty. We can go for a round to a fast beat. I can make you so smile, you ain't even gotta ask me. I know you had me on your brain all day, you ain't even gotta say it already, I can tell. Baby, I'm just trying to hit the hammer on the nail. I'm just trying to put you and your friends in a cookie cartel. Cause women love cookie. Yeah, women love Finny. Yeah, she can get hectic. If she walking here with me, I said, baby, how is your energy? She said that it's cool when you feeling me. I said, baby, don't get your feelings too deep, but I won't deny you this chemistry. Just be real with me, I'm the shit, my love. Feed me a mind. Looked in the eyes, vibrations is high. Look alive, souls is high. You must be a goddess to fuck with the guys. I just wanna fill up on your body, girl. I know you can astral project, but show me you naughty, girl.
Oh, she hot, she spicy, astronauty. Sexy, godly tattoos on her body. Appetizing, ooh, she wants to bite me. And at her highest where she comes to find me. You know me, I do everything, it's timing. Yes, I can feel it when the stars aligning. I got a goddess that is to the grounding. I need your ass right here beside me. Yeah, coaching me, molding me, no question where I'm supposed to be. Foreign in the country, alien overseas. She do all the damage, I pay all the visa. Family stamp the visa just to run the cheese out. New emperor Benny, ain't no Julius Caesar. If it come in here, make you a true believer. I take it to your highest, take it to your highest. She spicy, ooh, she astronauty. Ooh. She's sexy, godly tattoos on her body. Ooh. Appetizing, ooh, she wants to bite me. At her highest where she comes to find me.
Yeah.
Laugh. What was that? Who say that? Say that.
Affinity.
Who was that? Affinity.
Yeah.
Affinity.
We
You went
played
played
Affinity.
before. Laugh
Yeah.
crazy before.
Yeah.
I went rocking with that song into the end when she
Yeah.
got in her dream bag. I felt like she was trying to be like Chelsea
Chelsea who?
Pastel
Oh.
from Cleveland.
Mm.
I'm gonna just keep it 100. When I first heard it, I was
Oh,
just like, I get her vibes instead of all the other stuff that she got. I feel like she was just trying something different, and I really wouldn't.
Well, Burner did tell us that she was doing the his words, not mine. He said it was like orgy type stuff and mixing it with the
Yeah, and
music
it
and
was
stuff. And I think that was, it's the beginning of it.
her. Yeah, and I like the end of it. I did. I like the end of it. That was hard, but the
Yeah.
beginning it was just like this. Not what you
And
usually be
and
making.
I didn't
And
hear it
the
before I played it.
correction.
So that was a blind. But I've never ran into an Affinity song that I didn't like for real. So that's why I was like,
Yeah,
so that I
her
was
other
just
stuff
playing
be
it blind.
hard.
Huh?
Her other good. It do.
Her other stuff
It
is really
do.
good.
So, person in the comments, I like seeing new people in the comments, and they're watching on YouTube. I think that's my Isha, Myesha.
that's my people's. That's my baby. That's my
Well,
brother's
shout out
baby
to
mom.
her. Shout out to her. We appreciate
That's Uncle Boo Mama.
you.
That's Uncle Boo Mama.
Yeah. So next, that was unmentionable
Much love.
story.
Much love.
You wanna talk about Jay-Z's Secret Baby or Chris and segue into Lovers and Friends? The brat. You know, I like making you lavishly let you one pick.
Come on and get this Jay-Z mess out the way.
The Jay-Z
So
mess.
what? What happened?
Jay-Z mess. I'm about to paint a picture for you.
Uh-oh.
A
What happened?
gentleman. It's a baby out here. It's a gentleman. It's a man.
It's not a
Hove
baby.
may. It's not a baby. It's not a baby. It's a grown man. Hove, the Jay-Z, may or may not be his father. He's at the court office at this point saying, I want you to take a DNA test so I can figure out if you're my daddy or not. Because you've been ignoring everything else that I've been trying to holler at you about. That's where we're at. That's the Jay-Z story. That's the Jay-Z secret baby story. He's a gentleman. He kind of looked like him. I ain't gonna hold y'all. He do look like Cole, but all black people
Picture.
look like him.
Let me see. Let me see a picture. You can put a picture up.
Yeah, Laugh can put a picture up.
You can put a picture up of this nigga.
Oh yeah, they got the same like mouth and structure, but I'm a whole fan. I will say this. I'm comfortable saying this at this point. J. Cole has eclipsed Jay-Z as my favorite rapper of all time. So Cole is one and Hove is two. I've heard stories about him that he had a secret baby out here that he never did nothing for. Just following him as a person and because I love Beyonce so much. I've heard the stories before. I have. I've multiple times. I've heard about it. Him trying to knock on Ho, but this is
Let me
the
ask
first
you
time
something.
he's getting courts involved.
Look, I got a question. You say J. Cole is the best rapper you ever heard.
No.
Your
My
favorite.
favorite rapper. My favorite rapper. My favorite. My favorite. Not best. My favorite.
So who's your favorite rapper of all time?
J. Cole.
Of all time, of all
J.
the
Cole.
rappers that ever rap.
J. Cole.
You have to realize, you have to understand something about Jerry. I don't know
J.
what
Cole.
happened before Jay-Z, but it's like nobody ever lived before Jay-Z. Like, that's it.
They
Like,
didn't.
Rap starts
So
at
say
I
J.
Jay-Z.
how I
Cole is the
measure
best rapper you
yeah,
ever heard.
I can explain. I can explain to you guys. So for me, when it comes to music, my mom, my aunties, my uncles, all that, they played music. I listened to it. That's why I said my favorite. I didn't say best because I
I'm
heard
asking
the
you your
older
best.
stuff. Yeah,
Your best.
for
Who's your
me,
best rapper?
it's
Who's the
it's
best rapper you ever heard?
it's
The
it's
best rapper
Hove.
you ever heard.
It's Hove.
Oh,
I'm getting
man.
there. I'm getting there. It's Hove for me. So the reason is he was the first rapper
Wow.
that made me want to legit sit down, listen to what they had been playing or what I had heard before. As far as for me and my own interest in music and listening to it, I'm big on R&B. So Usher was my Beyonce before Beyonce came out on Destiny's Child. You know, that's what I've heard the music. I know it's people out there better and all them, but he was my first. Hope was I heard Hard Knock Life on the box, channel 32 on regular TV when you had cable in the house back in the day and you would hook it up to your regular TV and you can still get some channels. The box. He was the first rapper that made me like, no, you need to Google them and well not Google them, but find out more about them and their music. So that's why for me. I know it's rappers that rap better than Hove. I know it is, you know, and that's why they on y'all Mount Rushmore, but he's not on mine.
No,
So
it ain't about Rushmore. You know what I'm saying? I could just say it might be age. That
it's
could be
Hove. Yeah, I'm
probably
34.
but you
But
know what I'm
like
saying?
Laugh
That's still not.
and you, yeah,
If you if you
y'all
love
listen.
if you love hip hop, you know what I'm saying. You would listen to other music, older music. You know what I'm saying. And the best rapper you can tell me that you have heard, you say your
Cole.
favorite is J. Cole
Yeah.
and
Y'all
Jay
niggas not
Z.
out y'all niggas not out rapping J. Cole. Y'all not out rapping him. Give me the bars.
Okay.
Give me these word
I
strings.
I
Give me these
I
plays. That's why Nicki
I
Minaj is in my top five. These
I
bars?
listen. Hey, she don't even deserve to be in that top five. That is nonsense.
Wow.
That is
You have lost
nonsense.
your mind.
Uh,
What is the
That
tea?
pen game is nasty.
It's in the top five of motherfucking rap. That is
For
nonsense.
me.
That is nonsense.
Do
Man,
something
come
else!
on, man. You gotta do something
Do
with it.
something
oh
else!
You
man.
gotta do something.
She might not make the
You gotta
best
do something
Nah,
with it.
music
he
that's
got to come
You
appealing
gotta
back.
to
be
everybody,
joking
He
with
got to
me.
but
come back.
rapping,
You got to be joking with me.
rapping,
Saying that Nicki
that
Minaj
pen
is in
game
the
is
top
nasty.
five of all time rappers.
Oh
My
my
favorite.
Unbelievable.
God,
And I ain't
man, that
trying to
is
diss her.
My
funny.
And I'm
favorite.
not trying to diss her at
My
all. But
favorites. My
no
favorites.
fucking
Yes.
way. No fucking way, man. No way. No way.
Yeah, but
Unbelievable.
Ho might have a secret baby. Y'all taking a DNA test, or y'all gonna have your lawyers keep fighting for him to be quiet
I
or
don't
not
know.
have
You
to
ain't
take
never
a
put the
paternity
picture
test?
up. Let me see the picture. Let me
I
see the
thought I
picture
might
of
have
the
put the
nigga that's
picture
come
up.
over there.
It's in our
Let
chat,
me see.
love.
I know. I put the picture
Let
up.
me, oh, I can't see it. I ain't looking at that part. I don't know why. Because I'm on this motherfucker iPad or whatever the fuck.
Hold on, no, you can't see that. Oh no, you can see it.
Man,
Yeah, you just gotta look at
man.
this. Look at the stream.
You see it on the screen with me because I don't know why
Okay. Okay.
they look alike.
Oh, no, I see it. Yeah. Hey, man, check it out, though. So what if the nigga your daddy, man? What the fuck? You grown as fuck. What the fuck you mean? I mean, this shit is ridiculous. Niggas is so soft nowadays,
No,
man.
niggas want
I
money.
can't believe this shit, man.
Niggas,
This
niggas,
shit is
niggas need
crazy,
a
man.
bill. Niggas
Man,
need a
niggas need to
billion. He
toughen
wants a
up and stop
billion.
acting like hoes,
He
man.
wants 1 billion.
Man,
He wants child support prorated for the.
man, he'll get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. That nigga tripping, man. That
He
nigga better
said
go
he
about his
wants child
motherfucking
support
business.
from age 0 to 25. We'll work the last 5 out. It's been 30 years. I see you up. You top 1%. You up a couple billion. Can you
All
throw a
light
couple
skins
dollars
all look
my
alike.
way? Can you throw a couple dollars to your son? That's
He
what
an
he's trying to
idiot.
do.
He an idiot. That nigga need to be doing what the fuck he need to be doing as a man for himself without worried about that part.
I'm surprised he ain't on
What
no
the hell,
like
man?
press run or some shit.
Man, there's no
That's
way you go
that's
back and be
probably
talking
the
about some
only
damn child
reason why I
support,
kind of
man.
believe this because he's not on a press run. Now, if he's on a
Oh
Thank
my
press
you.
God.
run and doing all
I
that
said I
shit,
heard about it
then
before. I've never seen him actually say nothing or hear on a press run or nothing.
Cause
He
you know how
just
niggas be when they want a dollar and a dime and they want all eyes on them and stuff like that. They go on press runs.
Hey, check
Mhm.
this out. If he got kids and he ain't had them out there and he ain't known about them, and then they just up and talk about they want child support from him, and most black men understand child support. He don't want nobody fucking owe them, man. What kind of shit is that,
So
man?
Yeah.
so so
Craziest shit in the
so
fucking
fact,
world, man.
but fact.
Man,
He
that
hasn't.
nigga, man.
He's just trying to get DNA to figure out if you're my father or not. He not as of right now.
Today is DNA.
Who
Tomorrow
gives a
is $1
fuck?
billion.
But
Somebody, somebody
but
else raised the man. Somebody else raised the man as a
yeah,
father figure. Why the fuck you worried about that nigga for?
That's very
If
well,
he
true.
wasn't here, I mean, for real, man. It's just as good as it get, man. You got other people in your life that's father figures, man. They ain't gotta be necessarily your blood. That can take care of you and give you knowledge, man, and set you in the right path, man, and give you the knowledge to be a man. They ain't gotta be your goddamn daddy, man. You just gotta fucking listen. Man, that nigga tripping, man. That nigga, that nigga, that
but the
nigga
case
tripping,
has been
man.
going on since like 2011. Like I
Mm.
said, I've heard about it before. I can see about it because I'm one of those people where I knew who my father was at all times, but my father wasn't in my life because he was in prison. So
And
it
that's
it
just
hit
how it was
different.
set up. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't his
Yeah,
fault. It
so
was
it's one of those things where if
it was
this
because they,
man,
they set him up. They set him up. It was another man in your life, or it was somebody around you that tried to guide you and help you in that position, man.
we don't know if
All
he
our
had that.
fathers were
He
set
just
up,
want to
man,
know.
for us, man. This shit was planned. You can't blame our fathers for how we came out, man. And I'm older than you. No way, man, can you put that on them, man? Because they were set up from the beginning, man. We all set up now. We still fighting through it. Y'all just get the light end of it. They just coming at y'all with all the political type shit and like trying to lock y'all down. But shit, they put us down. They put our fathers down. That's why they wasn't in our lives. You know what I'm saying? And our mothers raised us. Man, it was all planned, man. This shit was planned to do what they did to us while our fathers ain't in our damn lives. You can't blame that, man. No, no,
I'll
no.
take
You
that.
can't,
I'll take
you
that
can't do that.
for overall, but for my
No, you
personal
can't do that.
experience,
Listen to me. It's the
uh,
truth.
it is.
Just
But for my personal experience, my father wasn't shit. He was doing shit that he ain't had no business doing, and he deserved those years that he was in prison. And my stance of if you was out here nutting inside of my mother and y'all was producing me, then nigga, you shouldn't have been
Whoa.
doing the fuck shit that you was doing. So as a child, that's all I'm saying. He deserved all the years that he ever got for prison. He's a
no
wild.
man deserves to go to prison. That's nonsense, Jerry. No, listen, man.
See?
Listen,
That is
listen.
just underscore Jer.
You cannot say that, man. No man needs to deserve to go to prison, man. Fuck all that, man.
We'll have
No,
a
no, no,
conversation tomorrow
no,
off camera. No, when
no,
we finish talking your shit
no,
Tuesday, I'll give you
no,
more
no.
insight into the fuck shit.
I don't need no more insight. It was all
Mm.
planned. They put your father in that predicament, and that's what happened. Listen to me, man. Do not think of him like that, man. He didn't want to do that shit. Don't nobody want to fuck up, man. Who you don't want to fuck up? Think about that, Jerry. You a person. You grew up,
That's true.
you had the same opportunity like you
He
said he
said
had,
that's true.
but it was worse. You know what I'm saying? You a person. How the hell can you say he wanted to do that? Who the fuck want to go to jail? That don't make sense.
Like I said, we'll talk.
All
Oh
I'm telling
my
you,
God,
we'll talk.
man.
We'll talk. We'll talk.
Y'all is funny.
So since we're talking about people doing fuck shit that they shouldn't have been doing, we are finally about to get into the topic that I've been waiting to talk about.
okay.
Y'all, people out in the comments, people in the world. Chris Brown may or may not have Chris Brown and his team, or his team, and not Chris Brown, may or may not have jumped on Usher. And
They
we
do
need to
anything to Chris
this.
Brown, man.
Do
It's
they?
just dog.
He should have never put his hands on Rihanna, and it's been
Yeah,
hell for
that's
him
it.
ever
That's
since.
it.
I'm going to
And
explain
don't
something.
ask Jerry about his feelings on Chris Brown putting his hands on Rihanna.
It was wrong.
You already
Keep
know.
your hands to yourself at all times. Just call the
They've been
police.
dogging that boy ever since that shit, man. That shit is
But
terrible,
he's been
man.
doing stuff
That is
afterwards,
just
like putting his
underscore
hands on
Jer.
Usher. But I'm
What
just
artist
saying,
does it? What artist does it? Man, you talking about, man, maybe the next best thing to Michael Jackson.
he's not.
Yes, the fuck he is.
No, he's
You know,
not.
Michael Jackson in your area. Yes, the fuck
No,
he
he's
is.
not. Beyonce is,
Ain't no,
then Usher. Chris Brown
man,
could
get the fuck
never.
out of here.
He can't
Ain't
compete where
nobody
he doesn't
listen.
compare.
Listen
He
to me, man. Listen to me,
can't
man.
compete where he
Listen to me.
doesn't compare. No, the
Listen,
Beyonce
man.
of my generation,
Listen to me, man.
it's Beyonce, and Beyonce is better than Michael. So we don't even want to have that discussion. But if for my generation, it's Beyonce. It's not Chris Brown. Some generations under me, it might be Chris Brown, but if we talking realistic music, effort, visuals, songs, albums that have
This
been
is the
put out,
funniest shit
tours,
ever.
impact, since Michael Jackson, the next thing that's been out that's closest to him and that craziness is Beyonce.
It's Chris Brown.
And
Chris Brown is the most talented artist there is in there. Besides, you could probably say Drake. But when it comes to dancing, rapping, singing, any song you on a hit, anything you do itself a hit,
he
ain't
would
nobody.
talk if it
Usher is
wasn't for Beyonce.
Usher is probably the best next thing dancing to him out there, but nobody acting. Man, Chris Brown is so talented, man. Just like Michael Jackson was. But you name me another artist that didn't have problems. You name me a black artist that didn't have problems.
Beyonce.
Hell, they made a whole segment on it on fucking Unsung of the
Beyonce.
greats that got it where these people that you talking about can do what they doing now and get paid what they get paid now. That sacrifice for them. All had addictions. That's what the whole plan was for them. They using them not getting paid off their royalties. You know
So
what I'm saying? Use the fuck
so you
out.
don't think Coke, Chris Brown out here doing Coke?
Absolutely.
I don't give a fuck what he doing.
He's
I agree
I
100%
don't
with
give a
doing
that.
fuck.
coke.
He put his
I don't
hands
give
on
a
Usher.
fuck what he doing. I don't give a
Okay,
fuck what
so
the fuck the man chose to do. The motherfucker ain't nobody more talented than his ass.
And the
When
fact,
it
and the
comes
fact,
to
the
dancing,
no, and
rapping,
I agree. And the fact that he be
singing,
coked up doing it and smoking 1,000 cigarettes a day, and he still sounds
yeah,
as good as he sounds. He's still running
yes,
up and down across
yes,
stages,
yes,
flips back
yes,
and front. What are we talking
yes,
about? This nigga is
yes.
amazing. He
That
is.
motherfucker
He
amazing.
is.
He's the best. He's the
But you
best out
know,
there. And
most of the
all the
Chris
Browns
other
Brown
are.
people that
is extremely talented.
Most
He's
of the
one of
Browns
the best,
are.
but he's not the best. Chris Brown is not
hey
the
man,
best. Chris
yes
Brown
he
is
is.
not the best.
Yes he is. He's the
He's
best
not
thing
the
y'all got to Michael Jackson. This new
No,
age. Because if
no,
you think Michael Jackson was the best
no.
thing you seen, something wrong with you. You didn't see him. I got lucky and caught him at the ass end. You know what I'm
I
saying?
saw him
And I
in the
was born in
BET Awards.
'76.
I saw him being
I
pale.
was
I
born
saw
in
his hair
'76
getting
and caught him at the
caught on
end.
Oh
fire.
my
I seen
God.
Thriller.
Angela Bassett did a
I
fantastic
seen Thriller. Thriller
job in
had
Jack
me
the
hooked.
Fire.
You cannot tell me that motherfucker ain't like him. Chris Brown, anything he touched, motherfucker make money on. No,
So
it's heard every fucking where. Anything he touched,
Beyonce
rap,
also.
And he does it on coke. And that's why I respect the nigga.
right,
He gets
right.
all the
Look at
respect
me
in the
juiced up.
world from
He
me.
juiced up.
He be
He ain't fucking with
juiced.
this shit in this cup. He ain't fucking with
So
this
in
shit in this cup.
hindsight,
This
though,
fucking
I will
joint.
say this: in
That
hindsight,
nigga,
I have
that
to.
nigga get dog dancing. That
I'm
nigga
not gonna
kicking it.
stop listening to Chris Brown music.
I will
I'm not
never.
canceling him for putting his hands on Usher. I'm not canceling him.
Oh man.
Like
I
I
will
said,
never,
yeah, I'm
never
not.
stop
His music
listening.
is good.
There's nobody
I
that can
don't.
be canceled
I'm
for
just
me. Like I'm,
no, because
I
I
don't do
canceled
that.
the fuck out of R. Kelly real quick. That was easy. But let's listen to the stories. I'm paying.
What did
Laugh
you cancel R. Kelly for? You
because he
knew
was
he
a
was
fucking
part
freak.
of R. Kelly. And you
He was
talking
a
about
creep.
you fucking canceled R.
He was a creep. He was a creep.
You were born on R. Kelly. You was not. You talking about you can't
He was a
R.
creep.
Kelly. You
He
was
was a
born on R.
creep.
Kelly. I can't
Jerry.
see
He
it.
was a creep.
I can't fucking see
He
it.
was a creep.
Oh
You don't
my
like the
God,
fuck.
man.
Ask your
He
old
was
He
a
was a
creep.
creep.
Ask your old lady. Ask
He
your
was
old
a
lady
creep.
what she listening to when you ask.
I know
Ask
the
that part.
music my mother was listening to. R. Kelly was one of them. I cannot confirm nor deny
Yeah.
that I was married to an R.
I don't
Kelly
think you
song.
fun.
All
And I
I'm
don't
saying
think
is
you're
he was a
gonna
creep.
nothing. But I guarantee, no, man, get the fuck out of here, man.
He
Oh,
was a
man.
creep.
All right, yeah, that's a whole nother segment. We'll
It
say that
is.
for the next.
Yeah, but
Because
he was a creep.
they're gonna let him out though. He ain't too much of a creep.
Mm.
They just wanted to take the man's money. He ain't too much of a creep, is he?
We'll talk after.
See?
So,
See?
as far as
He
the
ain't
Chris
too much
Brown
of
and
a fucking
Usher,
creep.
this is how it may or may not have happened because nobody has come out and denied it nor really
Confirmed it.
100% confirmed it. The people who have confirmed it are blogs. The first person who released a story, should I say like internet blog, was Hollywood Unlocked. We know that Hollywood Unlocked is associated with Jason Lee. Okay, so keep that in mind. This is how when it first hit on the internet, how it was. Chris Brown and his team, after Usher threw him a surprise skating party, may or may not have attacked him, left him with a bloody nose, and ribs may or may not be bruised and or damaged.
Who had all that
That
happen to
was
him? Who?
Hollywood Unlocked. I'm paraphrasing. I'm not about to read the whole entire. If you want me to read the whole entire post. Yeah, I'm just paraphrasing. That's how it. When it first hit the internet, that's basically how the story was to sum up everything. But everybody was in an uproar of no, the pictures were the videos that we seen so far. They were happy. They were go lucky. So when I saw the story, of course, I send it to the laugh and the chat. I go to Twitter. There's someone who I follow on Twitter, been following on Twitter for quite some time. Now he's to the point in his like social career, being a content creator. He go to the poppin' events. He records stuff because he has the trust of celebrities to be in these spaces. And he released footage of it. And he said that he basically cannot confirm nor deny what happened when they may or may not left the establishment together. But before that, everything was cool. And he confirmed that Tiana Taylor was there. B. Scott came out with her story. This was a few hours after Hollywood Unlocked, the Shade Room, the neighborhood talk and stuff like that. And said, and TMZ, because TMZ eventually they released a video of Usher saying fuck, I'm sorry, Chris Brown saying fuck her towards Tiana Taylor and Usher defusing the situation. B. Scott came out. She had more details. That it was the argument may have because Tiana Taylor was associated with the performance of Chris Brown's, where he was doing a Michael Jackson tribute at the American Music Awards, and she pulled out. So because she pulled out, that's why the whole performance was canceled. We talked about this months ago. We knew about this a long time ago. We didn't know that Tiana Taylor had anything to do with it. And apparently she was there, and Chris Brown used this opportunity as his way to check her or talk to her about it. And once he got to calling her bitches and being a little doing the most, Usher was on some, no, calm down. This ain't that kind of party. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Just turn up for your birthday.
And that's all the more reason for me to turn up. Why the fuck she at my birthday party?
And he escorted her.
Why the
They
fuck is
left
she at,
out.
why is the ops at
And
my birthday
apparently
party?
on the tour bus, Chris Brown and his team may or may not have jumped Usher, left him with a bloody nose and an injured side. That's the dumbed down version of the story that we're hearing. That don't sound believable to y'all from a man who you think may or may not be on coke.
Yes.
I mean, what the hell got to do with anything about the man's drugs that the man choose to do? Why does that have anything that come down to what happened to the other
Because
dude in a
crackheads are more
situation of what you
inclined to
said?
slap a bitch in that predicament or side a bitch, not.
I can't say that, man. Listen, man. Whatever drugs that man tend to do don't mean why he did what he did. You know, in the end, fighting over this shit and nothing didn't prove nothing.
It didn't.
Fact.
It ain't prove shit, man. This shit is all fucking buffoonery, man. This shit dumb as fuck. These motherfuckers got all this money and making problems with it. Why?
And then they were both at the Lovers and Friends Fest the next day. So I
The
mean,
next day. But we don't have any pictures of them together.
true.
And any other time when Usher and Chris Brown are in the same place, they do communicate with each other. And then also, I would like to put out there that Chris Brown was in a verbal spat with some people. He may or may not have been trying to de-escalate the situation at Lovers and Friends because he said his children were there, or at least one of his children was there backstage, and like, niggas, y'all need to chill. But a clip of that was released. He spoke on that and said that they were trying to paint a narrative that wasn't true, but he didn't speak on if him or someone from his team jumped on Usher, his idol.
Hey, I'm gonna tell
Well,
you
one
like
of his
this. You know, if he did get jumped on, it wasn't directly from him. And if he was getting outrageous and acting crazy, anything's liable to happen when alcohol's involved. You know what I'm saying? It's just only being exaggerated because of how the world is with the media and cameras. But man, if they ain't saying nothing about it, it ain't nothing happening. I would feel for real, for real.
and that's why I feel like it's
They're
true.
just blowing it up to make it.
Thank you.
Hey, do you
Thank
see either one of them
you.
niggas complaining or saying something about the shit?
Nope, they keeping their mouths
I
closed.
mean, that's what
Laugh,
it
can I take
is. I
your
mean,
words? Can I take your words for a minute?
Go ahead.
Everything is a rollout.
Everything is a
Laugh, how
rollout.
do you feel about it?
It's a rollout.
It's a rollout.
It's a rollout.
But I just want to make it. I don't know if Chris Brown had anything to do with it, but I believe his team may or may not have jumped Usher. And Chris Brown may or may not have threw a kick in or some punches in because he was lit, or
listen,
he was lit. They go
listen,
outside while he escorting them to the bus, and they may have
listen,
exchanged words, and his team jumped
listen.
them. I can see
Let me
all
tell you
this
something.
happening. That's all
Let
I'm
me
saying.
tell you something, man. When you not opening your mouth and ain't saying nothing and running your mouth, don't nothing happen to you. You don't get hit accidentally. You know what I'm saying? If the nigga got hit, he was running his motherfucking mouth. I ain't trying to talk shit or nothing, but like I say, if you ain't saying nothing, ain't got nothing to do with nothing, you know what I'm saying, just standing back, ain't nobody gonna hit you.
That's
Especially when you a star. He was running his
mm,
mouth drunk. He might spit on a nigga or slap somebody. They ain't saying nothing about that shit. They just talking about when this nigga got his ass whooped that he did the shit. You know what I'm saying? If that's what happened. And obviously he know he fucked up because he ain't saying nothing. And the shit
You
keep
know what?
going.
You
I mean,
let's stay right there because you're right. Now that you saying that, the whole part when you was like, when you just sitting back and not doing nothing, you don't get hit. So what did Usher do? It's not like Chris just be going around
well,
beating
right.
people up.
laugh.
I mean,
I
like, what the
la-
fuck?
I have a
Everything
theory.
everything that
I
Chris
have a
has done
theory.
is always been reactive. Like
It has been.
Every
always.
action has a
I have
reaction.
a theory.
Every cause has an effect. If he
I have
ain't
a
doing
theory.
nothing and saying that, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you.
And it doesn't matter who
He
is on
got
the other
boxed.
side when it comes to Chris Brown
He
because
got
Chris Brown
boxed.
will always be villainized
The boy
anyway.
ready to
So
be
Usher
boxed.
is always going to look like the good boy
Obviously.
regardless. Like cuz it's Chris Brown versus Usher. You got Chris
Okay.
Brown the
So
villain
here's my
and
theory.
you got
Because
Usher the
you
good
know
guy.
me, I think about all sides and all storylines and all of that.
Yeah.
The only thing that was comfortable for me, if this is true,
Mhm.
maybe he was trying to be on some conflict revolution type shit, on some bringing
Resolution, yeah.
parties. Yeah, on
You try to you
some
try. You try to
We
make
knew they was
excuses for a
beefing.
nigga, man. You ain't
No,
got no excuses
because
for it.
they said originally on Jason Lee and Hollywood Unlocked, they said that Chris Brown called Usher a coward. So in my head, I was just like, well, if he did call him a coward, if he
Who
knew
gives,
Usher being
who gives
Usher,
a fuck if they between each other?
Usher
Right.
being Usher,
Who
if he
gives
was
a
trying
fuck?
to squash some beef between Chris Brown and
You know,
Tiana
these niggas are
Taylor,
calling bitches and shit
bring
like
them
that, man.
together with the party
You know
that
what
I'm
I'm saying?
throwing and
Man,
shit
come
went
on, man.
left.
It
That I
was
could
my boy.
see.
And you know what I'm saying?
No, fuck
Man, we
that.
rank each other, talk about each other.
Don't
You know what I'm
bring the
saying?
ops to
But
my birthday party. Flat the fuck out. Flat
You
out.
wanted to talk.
if you don't like him, he shouldn't have been there. I understand that part, but if y'all cool and you just chilling and talking about, first of all, you shouldn't even be getting into it with no nigga on his birthday.
Well, that's the thing.
So that
Usher
shit
threw the
don't even
party,
make
right?
sense.
Well, apparently he was checking
Right.
her.
For
Apparently he
For
was
him.
checking her
See?
though.
But then, see? Right.
I think I'm arguing with somebody else's wife. He should have been talking to her husband, man.
I agree.
He wasn't there.
I agree.
How the fuck you gonna talk to about it? A man gonna argue with another nigga woman, man.
Exactly.
Argue at the nigga man at her husband. Cause you can't fight her.
Right.
You can't get physical with her. But you can get physical with her husband. So that's when you bring your argument to about his motherfucking woman.
And he must have not been there for him to even say fuck her, because if he was there,
So
I don't think
say
he
that.
would have said
So
it.
don't say nothing at all. So don't say nothing at all. What type of nigga just go up and start arguing with a woman?
Chris Brown.
True. if
Man,
it's
come on,
any
man. That
if it's
nigga,
any
man.
nigga in the world, it's gonna be
Not
Chris.
even talking about niggas,
And
niggas get
I'll
high.
put it out there for my own sake.
Niggas
I'll
get high,
check.
man.
I'll check any sex, any age if you come at me disrespectful. Yes, your child will get checked right in front of you if they need to get checked. I'm one of
I
those.
believe that about you. I've seen you live in fact, man. I was
Even
there.
in
We-
your who is we talking to?
I-
No, leave me alone. Don't talk.
Understood. I see you in school.
That's
I
my
see you,
views.
I see you in that.
That's my views of it. So but him and Tiana, they friends. They've been in the industry for a while. So if it was on some damn, you pulled out this performance, everybody in America, the headlines and stuff was dragging me. They thought it was some past shit, and it had nothing to do with me. It was because you backed out of it and you ain't say nothing.
Ain't said
I
shit.
can see he don't need to check her husband
So-
about that. He can go directly to the source. Now all the other
No.
shit, him
No,
getting mad about
no,
their friends, they got a shared history.
No,
Mm.
you can't. Man, we talk about real life situations. We ain't talking about no business or no industry. This is business, all that shit, man. When it come to real life shit, you don't go to no niggas woman trying to talk to her about some shit. You gotta talk. You gotta check in. It's just the territory.
I don't even think he was
It-
trying
it
to
is
talk
what
to
it
her
is.
about anything. I think that he was just
If he
upset
got-
that she
if-
was
if
there.
You think he was just
disagreement that
I can
If he wanted, that he wanted
It's
to
his
view,
birthday.
He was just
Well,
upset
hold on.
that she was there. That's all.
he need to go ahead and just tell him, man. If it's like that about if it's about business, because he gonna know anyway. So you might as well tell him.
So and then he would like take the information back to her, and then they would talk about it, and she would digest
you
it,
can-
and then she would talk to Chris about it.
You can tell it in front of her, but he just got to be in the room where you direct the aggression to.
Yeah.
You can't direct your
Okay.
aggression to her. You know what I'm saying? Because if you upset, you can't be coming to no woman with no aggression. So you take it to her husband. So if it gets physical, there's somebody to get physical with. You can't get physical with her if you met. Because
Well,
he
he
gonna
got-
feel the way she feel. He
he
gonna
got
defend his
physical
woman,
with
so
her.
you might as well tell him. I'm just telling you, like, you better not say nothing to mine.
I know that's right.
If you got some kind of agreement like that,
I know
you
that's
better
Period.
come to me.
Here, you heard.
You
heard
better
me
come to me
everything
because you
in
gonna
this
see me. You
podcast.
gonna see me either way.
You
You
ain't
gonna
talking
see
to
me
Uncle
either way.
Fat wife. Period.
I'm just telling you how it is.
It's
I ain't saying I can beat everybody, but nigga, come holler at me.
Come.
What else?
Look,
What else
you
we
know
got
they
on the
leave her
docket?
alone.
Come holler at me.
You know they leave her alone. I just.
We
what
at the
Come
else?
holler at me.
we at the 2 hour mark. So what?
Well, I want y'all to know the Sixers are up on the Boston Celtics, 86-69. Third
Ooh.
quarter, 1 minute left.
That
Ugh.
ain't nothing, man. That ain't nothing. They in Boston, man.
No, that don't mean
We
nothing.
gonna see what happens.
So,
And it's all for the.
Lovers in France festival literally happened the day after this story broke.
Wow.
Like I said, we don't have any pictures of Usher and Chris Brown together. They didn't interact at all at this festival. But they both were there. They
Man,
both were there, and they looked when they presented themselves when they started. They both looked like they had on their outfits from the last night,
Mm.
just white t-shirts, jewelry, and some shorts or pants or something. When they started, when Usher performed, he had different outfit changes. But he's Usher, and he run Vegas
And he the
right now.
headline.
He the headliner.
It's
He
his
runs
damn
Vegas right
festival.
now.
Yeah,
It's
this
his festival.
listen,
He
he
owns
still
Vegas
deal with
right now.
Cleveland. No, he
Vegas
still got
Yeah.
deal with
belongs to
Yeah.
Usher right now.
Man, I got you. Can I walk away for?
Yeah,
30
go
seconds?
ahead. Go
I do
ahead.
what you need to do. I do it
Okay.
all.
I be telling Jerry,
So,
let's not do 2-hour episodes. People gotta pee. I'm surprised he ain't gotta pee.
I do, but I can hold it. I'm trained for this. I'm ready for
You're
this.
trained for this.
So, listen, you know, the reason I want to talk about Lovers and Friends because the brat was there. I've really been wanting to talk about this story that has something to do with the brat. She performed, she rapped, she had her stomach cut out in her Bulls
Mm-hmm.
outfit.
Mm-hmm.
I like the outfit, I just didn't like the cutout. The reason I want to talk about the brat is because she said her and her wife, when they were looking for sperm donors, it wasn't a lot of African American men options available. The one that they did have, he looked like Jiminy Cricket.
Her words, not ours.
Her words, ours. Um, and now we're here, and she has stomach cutouts and bull jerseys to show that she's pregnant while she's performing at Lovers and Friends.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe her. I know she's rich, and probably the agency that she went to, they didn't have that many people that look like us. But if you really wanted a father to look like us of your child, I know you have standards. You're the brat. Everybody should have standards when it comes to having children.
And
Unless you're
that's facts. Everybody should have
everybody
standards.
have standards.
Some
Let's
of y'all
start
baby
there.
daddies are terrible.
Everybody having children. Unless you are adopting or doing foster care or something along those lines, then it shouldn't matter because your heart should be in the right place. But she's the brat. So she might not have wanted no corny Jiminy Crickets to be in her baby daddy. But for her to come out and say that it wasn't that many out there, no, sis, because this whole Facebook groups that you could have went to.
Y'all gotta quit with that. Is
To find
Facebook groups.
It is. You could have just found the attractive black man off the streets that you thought was fine for good DNA if you
No.
really wanted a black
No,
father.
no.
You wanted somebody to check the boxes.
Yeah, and I like the list. I like the whole list. I like the comprehensive list that the agency provides. The better question is why aren't more African American males going to the high price agencies?
Because they out here creating their own children.
No, let's talk. Let's go further. What if they're not meeting the criteria?
My fault.
They might have.
I needed that.
That
I
may be
heard
something.
that.
They may
The
have.
swimmers aren't swimming,
Huh?
but we're still out here producing children.
That's on y'all. If I'm the brat with millions of dollars, I'm gonna pick exactly what the fuck I want. You're absolutely correct. Correct. If they wanted a black baby, they can go find any black. No, I'm not doing that. If I'm making the money that I'm making, I'm going to the most expensive agency. And it's not their fault that black men's sperm ain't fucking there. Sorry. Donate more. What y'all what? Donate your
Oh,
sperm.
that's crazy.
But nobody
Right,
wanna
that's
don't nobody
what
wanna
I
talk
look.
about don't nobody wanna talk about that.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
Jerry, are you gonna donate your sperm? See?
No,
See? See?
because if I have children out there, I will want to be in their lives.
See, that's bullshit. And that's what they don't want. We don't want that shit. We don't want, and I'm only speaking from a lesbian perspective. This just yeah.
Well, do it for you. If you want to know something, Jerry, I'm ready for a baby. Let me use your sperm, but you can't be involved in the life. You just gonna have to always act like my best friend. I would do something like that for you.
And I
I'd
would
be
never
fine
do
with it.
that
We would just have
because
to sign a
because you
contract.
you
I
family.
know.
You see what I'm saying
Yeah.
though?
So
Can I
yeah,
ask a question?
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, why do you have to go to a sperm bank for something like that? I know it's a guy that one of them feel that they're attracted to it with. It's a baby.
We
It
don't
ain't.
we don't
You know
want
what I'm saying? It
attraction.
ain't.
We just want a baby.
But that's what you're looking for. You want to look at them.
We
I
want to
mean, you
look
ain't
at
gonna look at
who?
all the health issues and stuff like that.
And that's
The
the other
person
thing
that you're
because
having a
and
baby
a lot
by.
of African
And
American
then
males, they don't know,
then
they
that
don't even
picture,
know what they got
then
going
that
on in their
picture
shit.
of the,
I need the
then,
comprehensive list. I need the
then
list.
it's at the pictures of the,
Some of
then
these
it's at
niggas
the
don't even know who
pictures,
they daddy is. They don't even know
and
what they
that was
got.
it, right? We just looked at the pictures of the person and how
No,
they blood type and was they
no,
healthy,
that
right?
it is more than that. When you go to these agencies that cost, you get way more than just blood type and stuff like that. They doing like they doing some shit.
We're
You get
talking
a
about the
list.
brat.
We talking about the brat and going to
She talked about that the only black man that she saw correspond him looked like Jiminy Cricket. So it was a no for her.
and he
So
was
clearly
probably
they
the
have a
only
mixed
one
baby.
whose sperm met
So
the
she went off
highest of
looks.
criteria at that
She
agency.
went off looks. She went off looks, correct? She ain't go off. It's blood type. She went off the way the man looked,
But it's like, okay, here's
Hey,
my thing. Here's
David.
my thing.
right?
So let's say that I'm going
She
over
went
the
off.
list. Hold on, listen. I'm going over the list and he has everything that I want, right? That I want my baby to possibly have or whatever. Great. Until I look at
Correct.
this motherfucking picture and it's a no. It's not attraction. It's
Okay,
if
so
you ugly, you ugly. It's not even attraction. It's ugliness.
Facts are
I
facts.
don't
If
want
you
my
ugly, you
child to
ugly.
be ugly. That's it.
but you live in an age of photo you can enhance the photos.
No, don't know.
They not
You
doing
gotta
that at
look
the
at them
You
every
agency.
day.
Nah,
You gotta look at
they
them
gotta
taking
every
make
your
day.
picture at the
you gotta
agency.
make
You know how
physically see
you
the
gotta
person.
take your picture at the
You don't
library or
physically
something for
see
the
You
the
gotta
person.
look at the
passport.
kid. You gotta look at the kid. Be like, dang, you
I'm
got the
telling you,
perfect
like you,
DNA, but you surely is ugly.
it probably
And that's
gon'
how black people
Man,
would be talking to an ugly child. We just gonna call it
okay,
100.
okay, okay. Check this out. What if you look at this picture and they give you this? Then what? Process done. Then what?
I guess you
The
have a
same
point there.
scenario. Same
In
scenario.
the age of
They
shopping
can,
for
they can
baby,
say
this
they can
perspective
say you
has
giving you
to
this and
be
just give you this.
respected. Yeah.
Oh, you sent me the wrong thing like Amazon. You can't send it back. You can't drop it off at UPS. You know what I'm
oh
saying? You
my
can't take it to
god,
Whole
man.
Foods and be like, I don't want this. No,
You
Nah.
no, you gotta
can.
give it.
You
You can't
can
do you can't
though.
do like
You
this.
can
You know
put
what I'm
them up
saying?
for adoption.
Oh man, come on,
You
man.
can call child services and say, you know what, I don't want
This
this
ain't
baby.
this ain't working for me, right?
This ain't working for me. Find them a home.
Cause you know
You
women got that
can.
right. Yep.
You can. That option is available. It's just that most people don't feel comfortable doing that because they
They
realize as
about to
they
get
get
dragged
older.
because they gonna get dragged
Well,
for it.
I mean,
Do
well,
you
that
have
as far as
now?
the brat, she would
Do
get
you
dragged.
have
But what I'm
enough
saying,
to sit up and wait for some shit like that? You ain't a woman, so do you have enough place to sit up and wait on some shit like that and be like, no, I want this one, I'm gonna try again.
Shit, if I got money, yeah.
I
Yeah.
respect
But
it.
no,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know it's frowned upon. I'm pretty sure children feel some kind of way, but I think I respect as parents if they were in some space in their life where they just was just like, I can't do this. And it's maybe fucked up, but I need to take them to some people where they can
That's
put them
better
in a
than
better
killing them.
Listen,
That's
predicament.
better
it's
than killing them. Yeah, it's better than
I
killing
was
them.
just
Yeah,
about to
'cause
say
they're
better than
killing them.
killing them.
For abortions, though.
And
I'm
and
all for
I
abortion.
no,
Take
and
the
I
babies
don't
out.
mean killing them like
Suck them
abortions.
out.
That's better
I
than killing them.
listen, hold on. I used to work in a pediatric intensive care unit, and them mothers don't want they fucking kids no more. They doing all types of shit to
Trying
them.
to get it right.
I'm telling you that people be killing their
Yeah,
toddlers when it
that
becomes
shit
too much.
real. That shit real. That shit is real.
Call 696 kids or somebody, like,
That shit is real,
please
man.
don't
That
go
shit
out,
is
don't be
real.
drowning your babies and starving your
That shit
babies
is
and
real.
They're here. They're here already.
all that
But
shit.
before they're
Yeah.
here, I'm
They
all
call
for sucking the baby out. I'm all for
they
the
call it
abortion.
postpartum.
Taking a plan
Yeah.
B, baby. Pop them like
Postpartum is real.
Skittles.
Yeah. So listen, I
Nah, I
respect the
ain't for
brat.
all that.
I'm with it.
I don't
Well,
know. I just didn't like
I
the
feel the
Jimmy.
woman has the right to do whatever they feel. Let's get that out the way. I ain't got that.
Well, last story before we
It's your body.
go.
It's your
Last
body. You
story
do
before
whatever
we
you want.
go. Since we're talking about women doing what they got to do, it's their bodies, getting this money, getting this bag. There are women in Atlanta. They are called the Boots Girls, and they are causing chaos because a gentleman started selling the key that people use to put a boot on your car.
Child, we gonna
And
make a way.
they go with their face mask. If you call them, contact them on IG or anything like that, and they use this key and they get that boot off for you from these private lots or a public lot.
I'm mad that the
It
one is wearing
is
a pink furry
it
fucking ski mask.
before we
Like
talk
that
about
isn't
it, it is
recognizable.
not illegal for them to do this. It's not illegal, at least in Atlanta. It's not illegal for them to do this.
Well, you know Atlanta ain't got no damn rules. They just running rampant down there.
I'm all for it. If you know somebody can get that shit off your car, your shit on your car, hell yeah, call them. Who the fuck want to pay them other motherfuckers the money to get that shit off when you can pay it home and to get that bitch off real quick? You out the way. Fuck the motherfuckers. That's how they feel about you putting the shit on your
You-
fucking car.
Yeah.
Fuck motherfuckers. They could be fucking with somebody else doing something, man.
And
Yeah.
they can charge up to
Oh shit.
75, like $75 an hour in Atlanta for the private boots and stuff that they put on. David had a comment. What else are we doing? I think it's better to put work into a wanted child and have these fears than the folks out here raising accidents. World is full of accidents and see where we at now. I'm just saying respectfully, listen. Accidents is rampant. Go if you can't handle it, suck that baby out. But yeah, the boot girls.
God.
I'm just
Get
saying,
that bitch off.
man, that man was a bitch for telling. Like, why do the civilians police always feel compelled to stop a black person? Because I thought it was weird that in the video that I saw the dude was so pressed about the women not doing it. You calling the boot girls laugh if you in a private parking lot and you know somebody got a key and instead of charging $75 a day, which is on top of the tickets and stuff that you would have to pay, you can just gonna call them to pay $50 once to get this boot taken off and drive home.
I mean, sure.
I would call them. I'm
Yeah,
calling
I'm
the
calling
boot
'em.
girl.
I'm calling. I'm
Calling 'em.
calling the boot girl.
And you
I'm
know,
You
I,
know
calling
what's
su-
them.
I
wrong?
support black
You know
businesses.
what's
I
wrong?
mean,
Hey,
Yellow
check this
button.
out though. This is how they gonna hit the people though. People that when they get that taken off, they gonna like charge them for getting it took off
yep,
because they already sat it on there or something like
yep.
that. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna put an extra charge on them for getting
As
that
long as
shit
they
took
don't
off their
damage
car.
they can't charge an extra
What?
charge.
It's
They
gonna be
was
some shit like
they
there's
was
gonna be some sucker shit like that they're gonna do to them.
they was
Watch,
better
watch,
off
watch.
not putting it on fucking social media. Like I I
That
don't
part.
understand
Mm.
why
That part.
why
That part.
black people, we
See,
gonna get it together one day.
It's gonna be
please
some
get it
extra shit.
together.
What?
We
Because
gonna
the
get it
internet
together.
swore up and down that Chris Brown and Usher didn't happen because it wasn't no video proof, and it was just like, I mean, nobody just posted it. It don't make no sense to post it. Come
Somebody
on.
told the shit. Somebody thirsty as fuck. This
Hey,
shit
toast.
terrible out here, man.
Telling and video proof are two different things
Man,
in this
no,
world
it's
that we
not.
live in.
It's the same thing. It's just like calling somebody and just spread the rumor. It's gonna get switched
Facts.
around anyway until the video come out.
No, until you get to that friend that got the details like B Scott, who explained it with detail. that let you know, be like, yeah, this happened, but everybody keeping their mouth closed. We ain't gonna see no video footage. We all done had a drunk and crazy night, or heard about a drunk or crazy night, even been involved in a drunk or crazy night where we may have did some fuck shit that we weren't supposed to be doing. Or
Exactly. That's why the shit. That's why
yeah.
everybody know about it because they did some shit they wasn't supposed to be doing.
So that was, sir, Uncle Fatz. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming
Yes.
to talk shit with us. Talk this shit Tuesday.
I
I
appreciate
can't wait
y'all,
till
man.
we can do this in person, but like I said, out of all my homies and classmates, and I cooked with all of them, I love them all. It was something about Uncle Fatz. He do what we do. He fits perfectly with Talk Your Shit Tuesday and the
does.
Everything
He
Ends
does.
podcast, and that's why he was the first. It makes sense. He Uncle Fatz,
I
and I
appreciate
already know.
it.
I already know one day we gonna pull up on him when he's doing his own podcast in the attic. We gonna be there.
Oh yeah, we'll be
We
there.
like
We'll be
Definitely,
there.
man. Y'all coming
all of
through.
that.
We gonna kick it. Everything gonna be everything. You know what I'm saying? I hate we couldn't do this in person, but when it be in person, it's gonna be really
Well, you
Oh,
was
for
in your
sure.
cherry
For
pop
sure.
tonight. So next time when you used to it, pause. Next time when you used to it,
This
we'll
is
be in
wild.
person. Yeah, but that was episode 172 of the Everything. I forgot to tell Laugh to cast the music. That was episode 172 of the Everything and Then Some podcast under the Talk Your Shit Tuesday. I'm just Jer. She's the Lucky Laugh. He's Uncle Fatz. Follow him. Check him out. Subscribe to it. Bio. Just follow us. We here in this bitch. I have to pee really, really bad, so that's why I decided to wrap it up. Laugh and Facts got it from here. Love you, David. Love you to everybody who was in the comments and all that good stuff. We'll holla at
love
you.
y'all, man. Appreciate it.